When it comes to holiday gifting for guys, it's not always so easy. But thanks to Mack Weldon, it's super simple to find something great no matter which guy you're shopping for. Whether it's Mack Weldon's warm knit tops, undershirts, or Sunday lounge pants, Mack Weldon has men's basics that are guaranteed to keep everyone on your list comfortable. Mack Weldon is the perfect mixture of comfort and style, and the ease of shopping makes it the perfect holiday gift. Mack Weldon promises comfort and consistent fit, from socks, shirts, and hoodies to underwear, polos, and active shorts. Mack Weldon's wide range of customized fabrics can keep up with you no matter what your day looks like, whether you're working out, going to work, or on a date. And with Weldon Blue, Mack Weldon's totally free loyalty program, you'll get free shipping for life. If you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep them and they'll still refund you, no questions asked. Win the gift-giving season and get 20% off your first order. Visit MackWeldon.com/peasants and enter promo code PEASANTS. That's PEASANTS. That's MackWeldon.com/peasants, promo code PEASANTS for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. This is episode 813, and we've got Hannibal Monty joining us once again. Welcome back to the show, guys.
Yes. Thank you.
Boom.
Yeah, thanks for having me and Dad on the show again. It's
Fuck
always
you.
Good
Stop
no,
with that.
see, don't be like that, Papa Bear. Okay, don't do me like
you.
that. Okay?
Fuck you.
Yes.
Everyone that's watching right now, please like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and also join our Discord. There's a link in the description. I just recently switched our Discord to community mode, which is like a new thing that came out this year that kind of makes your Discord server a little different, a little more hospitable to larger communities. We've got almost 3,000 members in our Discord. I'd like to see that rise. So feel free to join. There's always fans in there chatting pretty much at all times a day because we've got people in there from all around the world. Feel free to jump in. There's a lot of people that game too. We've got a lot of people that play Star Wars Squadrons that meet in there to talk in our server, and then we also got our own ARC server as well. So check out our Discord. One last plug of one last thing before we move on. Obviously visit our sponsor, Mack Weldon. And then also, we are selling some BENPAI color figures. They're available. There's a link right below if you want to click on them and get yourself a BENPAI color figure. Very high quality. I believe a couple people, I think Lord Jamarcus got one of these and posted it on Twitter. So pretty awesome. Check it out.
Hell yeah.
Commemorate the love of Ben the Sweet Boy.
Thank you.
Yes.
I agree. Yeah, so basically check that out and join the Discord server. The link is right below in the description under social media. It's the very first link. I'd like to try to get as many people as possible to join today. That's a big goal of mine.
The DB Discord is fun. I'm in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's you guys have such an active Discord. There's always people in there talking at all hours of the night and day. It's constant. It is constant. It's dope though. It's dope.
I've been making a point to jump in there a little more often too. So I
lurk in there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's cool. Everyone that's usually on the show is in there. I see Asterios in there sometimes talking to people, so it's cool. If you want to interact with people you listen to on the show already. So that's pretty much all I've got right now, unless I think of something later. There's a lot that happened since the last episode here, and the one thing is just
and
insane.
It keeps going.
Yeah, I mean, I'm blown away by the first thing that we're going to cover here in the news segment, so we'll get into that.
He called me, sir. It got me so human angry.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
So I was kind of blown away. And by the way, I forgot to change that stupid setting that makes the delay really short. So we do have a longer than usual delay between what we do here and when the chat sees it in the video. So that's why there's a more of a delay than usual. So Logan Paul is bringing Floyd Mayweather out of retirement to fight him in a boxing exhibition match. And I'm kind of blown away by it.
Yeah, same. When I first saw the advertisement for this, I was like, "Oh, this is photoshopped.
Right.
This is clearly a joke that somebody's playing on my emotions."
It's been a meme, actually. It's been a meme on the internet for a while, and people meme that like Jake Paul could destroy Floyd Mayweather and stuff like that. It's ridiculous.
I mean, maybe
Logan
he could beat
Paul
him in a
is-
reading contest, maybe.
Who? Logan Paul is fighting him.
Damn.
I will
All
say.
right.
I will say Logan Paul's like half of Mayweather's age, outweighs him, I think, by like 40 or 50 pounds. And
50.
He's taller. He outweighs him by 50 pounds.
He's got 6 inches height on him.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's pretty insane, but the Big Show was way bigger.
That's true. Mayweather beat the Big Show with just a little bit of help, right? He didn't use a foreign object.
Yeah, he beat him with just a little bit of brass knuckles in the face.
If Mayweather brings
Just a
brass
little bit.
knuckles, he might knock Logan Paul out.
All jokes aside, though, obviously it's not a sure thing, but I'm thinking Floyd Mayweather will win, and he will toy with Logan Paul for the first like 5 or 6 rounds to give people what they paid for, and then he'll open up on them just like he did with Conor McGregor. But let's see. Here's Logan Paul talking about Mayweather.
They say it's not about the size of the dog in the fight. They say it's about the size of the fight and the dog.
Nice.
So that's why I tripped at Floyd Mayweather, because it is about the size of the dog in the fight.
Here we go.
Here we
Let's
go.
get
I'm
into
8
that
inches taller.
important.
I'm 40 pounds heavier. I'm half his age. Yeah, I chirped at him a little bit outside of a Boa's Steakhouse. We'll see how that plays out.
What's the deal with that? I mean, why are you chirping at the greatest boxer in the history of the world?
It's a great question. Look, bro.
Or is it just going to remain a question for now?
No, I'll say this. I'm here to entertain and put on the greatest shows you've ever seen at the highest level, time and time and time again. And as a 25-year-old digital-based entertainer, Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul could be one of the most historical fights ever.
Does anybody else puke a little when they hear that?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to just throw this mask away.
Does he?
I mean, he's not wrong.
He thinks that he thinks this is like Ali Frazier level or something like that. I don't know.
No.
You have to think of like when Mr. T fought Rowdy Piper, right?
I thought you were gonna say Rocky.
No, but it's like there's moments like that when crossover appeal when you had Muhammad Ali versus Antonio Inoki, right? Yeah. You have these crossover matchups and they appeal to more than just boxing. They do become historical events. Right here, right now, we have one of the most memeable, viral human beings in the world going up against somebody who has a record that is unheard of.
Yeah, nobody else has a record like that.
Yeah.
And when these two
At
go
his
together, they both know how to generate interest. We have Jake Paul, Logan's little brother, just knocked dude out, had Black Twitter flipping out.
He knocked out a dude that had never boxed before.
Yeah, but dude, Twitter was not happy with that.
Oh, they weren't.
Now
They weren't.
they're gonna go into this. They're gonna go into this matchup, and they're gonna want redemption. They're gonna want to see Mayweather do what he does to Logan Paul. And I think if you are a student of boxing, you can't put your money on Logan Paul. You can't. It's just it's not a thing.
No, my money's on Mayweather on this, and I don't follow this shit.
Right,
but
like if you put $1 on Mayweather, you go and he wins the fight, you gonna win like 6 cents back or something. Like
exactly.
It's like the odds are not in you. Like, okay, what if just sake of argument, what if Logan Paul knocked out Floyd Mayweather?
I've never seen
I don't think it'll happen.
The only other people I've ever seen come close to knocking out Floyd Mayweather are other professional boxers that are close to the same level as Floyd Mayweather, not a YouTube influencer. So could he get lucky? Yeah, anything's possible. He could land one really hard shot. Obviously, though, they're not fighting in the same weight class. You know, he's giving up quite a bit of weight.
And Mayweather has done that before, right?
This is also a dude that my daughter, the lovely producer Zoe, said, fuck this guy. I don't watch him anymore. She said that to my face. Not in those words, because she won't say those words to me. But
She better not.
Oh, she can. She can. Like,
no, I don't want her talking to her papa like that.
No, she can talk to me like that. She's old enough.
I feel like
high school.
She can talk to Monty as reckless as Monty talks to me. Okay,
Whoa.
if he can talk to his kids recklessly, then I don't see why she can't do the same thing. Okay, Zoe, fuck
she
that.
hit a point
Fuck
where
that.
she was like, "Fuck this guy." So, that's who Logan Paul is.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen the pricing model for this fight too? There's like a weird progressive pricing model for it, where like once they sell 1 million buys for it, then the price goes up by $20 for like each 1 million buys that they hit. So eventually it'll end up costing like 3 times as much as it did when they first started selling it.
The interesting thing about that is we're gonna see the numbers before the show happens.
Right.
As the price goes up, we're gonna be like, well, they sold 1 million already. They sold 2 million. They sold 3 million. We're gonna see the price go up, and we're like, oh, holy crap! Like this, this thing is big. Or we're gonna see them pushing $24.99 until the day of the event. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Is Mayweather also the promoter of this fight? Does anyone know?
I don't believe he is. Okay, so I got some information. I think he's getting paid as if he was. Like he's getting, from what I heard, $5 million up front and 50% of the earnings.
Yeah.
And look, that's the reason to fight Floyd Mayweather. It's like, will I take a $5 million? Like, would I be willing to?
Well, that's what Mayweather's gonna make. That's what Mayweather's gonna make.
Oh, that's what that's really.
You did say was Mayweather a co-promoter, right?
I think he is. I mean, he's normally the promoter of his own fights, like he was for the Conor McGregor one, and I think he was for the Pacquiao one too. So what I see happening is Floyd is going to throw almost no punches in the first few rounds, and Logan is just going to swing and swing and swing and swing at him, going to miss almost all of them, not landing anything meaningful. And then by like the 4th round, Logan Paul's arms are going to be like wet spaghetti noodles, and he's not going to be able to throw or block punches as well anymore. And then Floyd Mayweather is going to destroy him. That's what's going to happen.
I
agree with that.
Yep.
I think that's how it's going to go.
Yep.
What if Logan Paul, like, what if he has the secret? What if there's one weakness? What if there's one weakness to Floyd Mayweather that has never been implemented because he's never went into
like
somebody?
You mean like Don Flamenco? If you hit right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, like that?
Well, yeah, well, effectively,
only after he goes for the uppercut. Maybe that's what Billy's saying.
Effectively,
you can't do that right away. He's got to go for that uppercut.
It's not
first.
happening.
Maybe what Billy's saying needs to be said before you guys judge it. Maybe there's a key component here that nobody's had before because he's got the height, he's got the reach, he's got the weight, and Mayweather's never made a match with anybody with this much like height weight that he felt he couldn't school. What if there is one weakness that Mayweather hasn't been tested with on somebody this size? And Logan Paul has that key component and just swings that right punch that hits that weight and knocks him out. Like Mayweather's used to going to people his size. So maybe there is.
You
maybe
always
there
have
is
to have this contradictory opinion all the
Well,
time.
you have to think about that. That's part of the sizzle. That's part of the sell.
How big is Logan Paul?
I think he's 6.
He's way bigger than Floyd Mayweather, but he's not even close to being on the same level as Floyd Mayweather in a boxing ring. If this was an MMA fight, I'd be like, there's a good chance he would win because he has the strength, the size, and the age advantage. But in a boxing ring, Floyd Mayweather is good at boxing. So, I mean, I don't see him losing in a boxing
Still in
match.
the interview process. Shit is great. This market is fucked. I don't see it rebounding for a while. I saw on LinkedIn that Honeywell had rescinded offers after people moved and set up shop. Glad I'm not in that position.
Jesus. Man, that's the jobs update by one of our viewers there. So
Damn.
Thank you, Cole.
All right.
So yeah, Logan Paul in like a street fight, I'd probably choose him. In like a MMA match, I'd say he has a good advantage. Not in a boxing ring.
It's an exhibition match, right? So like, it's probably going to be.
I mean, he had Floyd Mayweather's last match was against a kickboxer. I think it was in Asia, and it was technically an exhibition, but Floyd Mayweather still dropped his ass. So
yeah, I think he still knocked that dude out in like the first or second round.
Yeah, so
yeah,
someone's probably gonna get dropped. More than likely.
Yeah, I need to see how much Logan Paul weighs. Like, what is he walking around?
He's about 200.
If he's
walking around it, so
like a light heavyweight.
He's like 200, 6'2", I think, 6'4".
What weight are they fighting at?
Well, they're not fighting out of weight, right? Because
They're
Mayweather's
totally
way out of it.
Yeah. Mayweather's like a middleweight. He started out, I think, as a welterweight, and he went up like 2 weight classes.
So yeah, because I think Mayweather walks around at like 160 something, and then Logan Paul will definitely have 40 pounds on him.
So we are going to cover it live. It's happening in 2 months, in early February. So just like the last big fight, we'll be reacting to it live. So,
all right,
yeah,
shit,
yeah. Did you see our last video where we covered the Tyson fight?
No,
we had like
10,000.
We had like 10 to 11,000 live viewers, and that video got like 500,000 views on it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And it was just like a lot of people come around thinking that you're gonna show the fight for free on YouTube, which is dumb if you understand how YouTube works at all. So we kind of just toy with them and react to the fight. Like I'll be like, oh guys, like the people who are in on it in the chat, I'll be like, you guys see it, don't you? And they're all like, yeah, we don't know why these other people don't see it.
Wow. Wow. Hey, to our lovely producer Zoe, give BENPAI some plunger points for that. All right, that's awesome.
Wow.
I've done it twice now.
Brilliant.
I did it during I did it 4 years ago during the Conor McGregor Mayweather fight. That one was huge. I got like 1.5 million views on that one. And it's all just people, a lot of them in like broken English, both telling me to give them something for free that I paid for and insulting me at the same time. It's really sad. Here's a little bit of. Oh, actually, let's finish what he's saying
because
here.
it's never been done before, and nothing like this will ever happen again.
Oh yeah. No, I say it's the biggest fight of 2021 if it happens right off the bat. If it happens in January, there's no bigger fight. Who are they gonna?
And it is happening in February.
Who are they gonna pick? That could draw that level of viewership.
I wonder if they've already sold the first million. Like, I already bought it because I know I'm gonna watch it, and I'm like, I might as well get it at the lower price because it's like $25 right now, but then it goes up for every million they sell.
Fury Anthony Joshua. Look.
Second biggest fight.
Totally. It's just like people could talk shit. You're gonna watch the fight because that's gonna be crazy. You got the 50-0 best of all time boxer, undefeated, versus the one defeated. The one.
He has one. He has one match under his belt, and it's a loss. And he's about to fight the undefeated, greatest boxer of at least his own generation, possibly ever. It's crazy.
I can't. Like what I hate about this fight is that after this, it's like Logan Paul is going to be like rich.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
not kind of rich,
absolutely,
but like rich.
Dude,
rich.
Conor McGregor made more money from that one fight, losing that one fight, than he made in the rest of his career in the UFC combined.
Yeah. The UFC, Dana White notoriously pays people very little amount of money. Like the pay scale structure over there is weird. Bill Fritz, you were about to say something.
Yeah, Logan Paul at his peak was making, I think, somewhere around $13 million a month just selling T-shirts.
Really?
Yeah, he's rich. He is rich.
Okay.
Off this fight, the numbers I've heard that he's going to earn is $200K up front and 5% of the sales. So
what if he wins? If by some miracle he wins. By the way, I looked up Logan Paul's net worth. Obviously, this stuff isn't always right.
Bill, yo.
Yeah,
I've been on the road for over a month now. Finally caught the fucking stream live while I'm off duty. I've been making some good money on the road, just sharing my hot sticky load. Splat.
Yeah,
bitch.
Thank you.
I am so glad you're back on the road again.
What's up, Antonovich?
November.
Good to see you back driving.
November 29th, 2020. It was reported that Logan Paul's worth $12.5 million. That's what it says.
Wow.
Defeated YouTuber who's twice his size and half his age. It's a matchup that on paper looks kind of interesting. In my opinion.
Interesting.
Also, I told you this.
But normally, Mayweather plays this heel character because people want to see him lose. And in this in this matchup, I think he's almost the face because way more people want to see Logan Paul get his face crushed.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
there are millions of people who aren't boxing fans that want to see him get his face crushed. There are millions of people who aren't boxing fans who want to see him win. There are people who are his fans that are going to follow this into the boxing world like they did into the YouTube boxing world, and they are going to want to watch him win. That's outside of the boxing world. Inside the boxing world, people are probably looking at this as a fucking clown show, but they probably still want to watch it.
There were so many people, so many anonymous idiots on the internet that swore Conor McGregor was going to beat Floyd Mayweather, and the day after, there were a lot of deleted comments on Reddit. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. And I don't think anybody's going to swear Logan Paul's going to beat Floyd Mayweather, and that is why I think if he does,
Conor McGregor had a way better chance of beating Floyd Mayweather than
he at least had a legit puncher's chance. What do you think the odds are for Logan Paul? 100 to 1?
Let me see if there are posted odds already for it.
It's got to be like 100 to 1 or 200 to 1. It's got to be something ridiculous. Like if you put like $1 down on this fight, if you put $100 down on Logan Paul and you win, you gotta be set.
So right now the odds are so slim. They're giving Logan Paul a 4.8% chance of winning.
Wow.
Yes. So
yeah, he's going to lose.
Look, listen. 2020 broke my heart so much. I don't know what 2021 gonna do. Okay.
Logan Paul will lose. He will.
I think if 2020 broke your heart, 2021 is going to take those broken, jagged pieces, sharpen the edges, and cut a motherfucker.
Yeah.
No. 2021 is going to be good to us.
That's what I said.
It's people like you saying dumb shit like that. That's the reason that 2020 got out of control right now. Be like those people that always say, "Oh, it can't get any worse," and then fucking
Murphy's
Chadwick
Law.
Boseman died.
It is gonna be better because we're gonna be better. We're gonna be more savage. All those people that became homeless are now gonna be heartless because home is where the heart is, and they're gonna start cutting motherfuckers.
That's terrible for how funny that is. That's also a bar. I don't know if you realize it, Billy. That's a bar.
No. Billy knows when he's throwing out bars. He knew that was a bar.
Quick reminder to everyone who's here right now, please like the stream, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, click the bell too. Also, join our Discord. There's a link in the social media section down below in the description. Join our Discord. We're trying to recruit more and more people to join it. It's an active Discord, but I'd like to see it more active. I'm putting the link to it in the chat right now. Just click on it. Just click on it and join. You've got nothing to lose. It doesn't cost anything.
What do you have to lose? Support these sweet boys.
Yeah.
Like, look at them.
That's a free thing you can do to support us.
Ben and Billy right there. Like, support them.
Yeah, look, Monty, I was gonna surprise you with it, but I'm going to get you some Drunken Peasants merch for Christmas this year.
Okay.
As your Christmas gift.
All right, I'm fine with that. I will rock Drunken Peasants merch.
Are you getting him the DP Daddy onesie?
No, hey, Billy, you stop that shit. Why are you playing into this?
Yeah.
This is starting to die down, and you and Hannibal are trying to keep it going.
Yeah, but listen, the ladies, like all the white women in the Hannibal and Monty shit show Instagram account will be very happy to see Monty modeling his Drunken Peasants onesie.
Someone in the chat asked like a question, like if I actually wore Mack Weldon. I am literally wearing Mack Weldon underwear right now because they sent me some.
Feels good.
Yeah. So back in so this year was really hard for the mayor of Seattle and the police chief of Seattle, and the police chief resigned a few months ago. And just yesterday, the mayor, even though she had applied to run again, just announced that she's not running for re-election. Here's a story about that.
Seattle Mayor Jenny Durkan will not seek re-election. Good morning, I'm Amy Jung. We're following breaking news with major implications involving the future of city government. Chris Daniels joins us live now in Seattle. And Chris, you just spoke with the mayor. What did she have to say?
Yeah, I spoke with the mayor a bit earlier this morning, Mimi. She is breaking the news to her closest colleagues and department heads in Seattle city government that she will not run for re-election for a second term as Seattle mayor. It is a bit of a political bombshell now that...
So we have the chief of police quitting and the mayor all in the same year because there's like COVID and then all of the, social unrest going on. It's like she's getting out. She doesn't want it anymore.
Causes all sorts.
When it comes to kissing babies and cutting ribbons, they're all for that. But when you got to do some real work, all of a sudden they want out.
Of wakes in terms of who may want to position themselves to run for Seattle mayor and what that could mean for the Seattle City Council as well. Durkan made this decision, I am told, within the last couple of weeks after discussing it with her family over the Thanksgiving holiday, and came to the conclusion.
Protesters did show up at her house a couple times too. And that's why the chief of police, the day after a bunch of protesters went to the chief of police's house, she quit too.
On Friday that she would not run, and it was just a matter of how she would break this news to her closest colleagues.
She takes a lot of pictures on top of the Space Needle, apparently.
And fundraisers. Earlier this morning, as you noted, Mimi, I had a chance to ask the mayor directly why she has made this decision, and here is what she had to tell me.
some bullshit
100%.
story. Let's see if she even actually.
This is going to be
answers-
great.
Yeah, is she even going to actually answer the question?
I'm expecting bullshit. Right now.
Here it comes.
2020 has just been a brutal year, but we have some really tough months ahead of us. We still have to fight COVID. We've got to deliver a vaccine, and we're going to have the really hard job of rebuilding our economy, our downtown, and continuing all the work on equity. I could have spent the whole year campaigning to keep the job, or I can focus all my energies on doing the job.
Okay, so she's saying I don't want to get distracted by campaigning to win re-election because I need to focus more on being the mayor now.
No, you know you're going to lose.
They don't like her. It's weird because she is, she's a Democrat. She's pretty far left. She's a lesbian. She's, she's a woman. She's not like she's pretty progressive in many ways.
Yeah.
I think you're going to see a lot of, me and Monty talked about this not too long ago. I think you're going to see a lot of leadership change all over the United States. People who states where the coronavirus numbers are surging because of the leadership keeping everything open. I expect to see a lot of red states go blue and a lot of blue states go red.
I don't see that happening here. There might be some. I think if anything, we're going further left here than what.
No, see, I think what's happening is Trump may have been a good thing because we might be a three-party country because there's Trump-Republicans, and Democrats.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Trump. I think Trump might pull like a bull moose party type thing kind of like what Teddy Roosevelt did, where he ran again. He ran, and there was actually 3 legitimate candidates in that election. Because Teddy Roosevelt ran against Taft. He left the Republican Party and ran against Taft, who used to be his vice president, but they ended up hating each other. And because those two stole votes from one another, then Woodrow Wilson ended up winning that election. And so it split the vote for the Republicans and gave it to the Democrats at that point.
And if we just broke down and called it that, those 3 parties, Trump ends up losing in the end. Because Republicans have stepped up against this motherfucker. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring it there.
It's okay.
Back off.
I had an idea last night because of this, and I said Billy should run for mayor of Seattle, and I looked up. It's the best idea I've had recently because if we could get him in the debates, that would be the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life. I would be eternally happy forever.
I think I would love to see Bill Fridge in a political
Mayor
debate.
Bill Fridge.
I think Billy would fuck them up. Is what I think would happen.
So all he needs 600 contributions of at least $10 from residents of Seattle.
Qualified. I'm not a resident of Seattle.
Yeah, that's.
I was going to be. Where do I send my $10? Billy, here's $10 from me.
If you have aunties or uncles or cousins in Seattle.
Oh, I do. I have an aunt in Seattle, and there's a fucking wasp in my studio.
People are saying Billy 2024. Oh no, the election is in 2021. The election is at the end of next year. So and here's I've done the research.
I know some black people in Tacoma, and I will talk to them about.
My studio, it's up there.
Tacoma can't vote in the Seattle election, unfortunately.
It really is its own city.
It's Seattle, the city, the mayor of the city of Seattle.
I thought Tacoma was more like a township, but
Tacoma's its own city, like an hour south of Seattle. It's the
second. It's an hour. So I thought it was way closer than that.
It's the second largest city in the Seattle metro area. So I've done all the research. I know what it would take to get him on the ballot and to get him in the debates. It's really simple, actually, and they're required by law to let anyone who qualifies in the debates. They have to. They can't say no, and everyone gets equal time. I love it.
Yeah.
Young Bill Fridge for mayor of Seattle 2021.
That would be
Got my vote.
fucking awesome. But Billy, if we could help raise the money for you, if we could come out there and campaign for you and get you the money, would you run?
Yeah, I think I've been a lifelong Seattleite. You know, I've seen this city grow into what it is today. I've seen Amazon, Microsoft kind of take away some of the dirty grittiness that made Seattle its own. I saw the Lusty Lady fall apart because the 2008 crisis had Washington Mutual shut down.
Tragedy.
And all those big money perverts couldn't go down there and throw money into the little booth and watch those naked girls dance. I know for a fact they kept them afloat for many years after the porn industry took over. We're losing the heart of our city. I watched the Seattle Center, the playland of the Seattle Center fall apart, and now there's a gigantic museum, which is cool, but it's corporate. We're losing the heart. How many of you want to come to Seattle, and when you go to get your Dick's Burger at 2 a.m., you got to order a Prime Burger because Dick's legacy is gone.
Wow.
The city eating itself. Do you want the city to eat itself, or do you want to feed the city? We have women here who work in the sex work industry. They need to be validated. This isn't the time of the mob running the strip clubs. We have to bring the strip clubs back to the people. We have to bring sexualization back to the people. There shouldn't be girls walking up and down Highway 99 in front of the Krispy Kreme selling their bodies. We have to do this right. We have to do this clean. We have to legalize prostitution. We have to legalize drugs. We've had a needle exchange program here in Seattle for over 30 years for the heroin addicts. That's government-funded needle exchange for over 30 years. And it's a good thing because when people come to Seattle, they come for the Space Needle, but they don't stay for the heroin needles. We have to legalize heroin and all the drugs so when people use, they don't abuse.
Yes.
They can get clean. We can get clean. We can clean this city up. I said this earlier. Home is where the heart is. These homeless aren't homeless. They're heartless. They are losing all dignity. They are losing everything they have that keeps them human, and we look down upon them as if they are lesser than us.
You may be just a bill, but pinwheels will touch the hearts and minds of Seattleites.
They are only lesser than us if we accept them as lesser than us, and that's our problem. That's not the world I want to live in. That's not the Seattle I want to live in. We have more than enough to make sure those without don't have to suffer. But our mega billionaires, we got our Bill Gates, we got our Bezos, and everybody trickling down. We can't have the top of the world when there's a bottom right in front of everybody else, and we ignore it. We look away. We can't look away. We can't look away anymore. We got to put in what we want to get out of this world, this city, this Seattle. I look at the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. Okay, I look at the Chaz. I look at the way everybody in the world looked at Seattle as if it was crazy. I've been in Capitol Hill. I've been just another bill on Capitol Hill, and I've seen the middle of the night, 2 a.m., fights breaking out, people getting stomped out outside of clubs. There was violence there before Chaz. There will be violence there afterwards. We have a problem. The problem is the heart of our city has been bought and sold, and it hasn't been replenished. We're selling our plasma and losing our blood. That blood money will tear our city down. And we have to do something to keep that heart pumping. We have to pump that heart, that blood, that lifeblood, that true blood back into Seattle before all we are is a figment of our own imagination.
All right.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
We need to set up.
I'm for it. I'm fucking for it.
We need to set up a campaign website where we can get the so like if I mean, I'm serious. Let's get young Bill Fridge in as the next mayor. There's going to be all kinds of people running for mayor too because there's no incumbent. So I say let's go for it. Obviously, if we start taking campaign contributions, they fall under the laws for campaign contributions, so they would only be used to fund the campaign. If people are serious about making Billy the Fridge the mayor of Seattle.
Listen. I was writing down campaign slogans as you were going. Look at that bottom. More than just a bill. And keep Seattle pumping.
Yeah. I love it.
Listen. I'm here for it. Okay. Listen. I don't live in Seattle, but you got my vote.
Well, hopefully you think about moving here once I'm king, because there's going to be room.
King.
There's going to be room.
This is where Billy could really bust ass in a mayoral race in Seattle. Billy, like myself, has no shame.
Right.
So it's impossible to embarrass him. So it's not like they're going to bring something up from his past that he's going to be ashamed of. Like, Billy's like, oh, all right, yeah, so.
That's why I want to see him debate the Republican and Democrat candidates and whoever else pops up. I want to see it. It's going to be great. I love what he just said. I love everything he just said, and I agree. Seattle needs its heart back.
Yeah, Seattle needs its heart back. I'm writing that one down.
Yes, that's your campaign slogan. Seattle needs its heart back.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I got you. You want me to design your yard signs, Billy? I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might need that. We're gonna need everybody to band together on this one. This is gonna be a win for all of us. We started Seattle, but I mean, I could be king of the world by the end of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
I like it. King Billy.
I'm with it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Can I be Secretary of Colors and Hannibal be Chief of Beats?
I think this is a wonderful plan.
Yes.
Look how fucking progressive your campaign is. Having a father and son in your cabinet, you know what I'm saying? That shit is incredible.
Stop it.
Okay.
No,
and
it's a family affair.
You can tell people look, I got a guy in my campaign that was wearing masks all the time before COVID.
Yeah. He was ahead of the curve. We've been ahead of the curve.
Speaking of elections here, there's an election coming up here in Georgia, and here's some select clips from that debate that they had a few days ago.
I've been working on criminal justice reform. I've worked alongside law enforcement officers to do that work.
Radical liberal Raphael Warnock.
She called him that every time she addressed him. Radical liberal Raphael Warnock.
Has called police officers gangsters, thugs, bullies, and a threat to our children.
Had Kelly Loeffler listened to the sermon rather than trying to make a cheap political point, she would not have used her advantage as a U.S. senator to make millions on a pandemic while playing it down to the people she was supposed to be representing.
She played down the pandemic and sold her stock before the market crashed.
Yep.
I'm a Christian.
Her and David Perdue both did that shit.
There's a special place in hell for her.
Yeah, look, even Tucker Carlson, when that shit happened, was like, "Fuck both these motherfuckers."
Right.
Like, it was like them, and there was like a Democrat from either South Carolina or Tennessee that had done it as well. And Tucker Carlson was like, "Fuck all of them. They should not be allowed to be politicians no more." Behind that shit, it's like you're literally defrauding businesses doing that shit. It's fucked up.
Of deep faith.
Yeah, and I heard Perdue didn't even show to his debate.
No, he did. No, he got John Ossoff roasted his ass to death the first time they. So just for everybody watching the show, if y'all don't know, I live in Georgia. I live in Atlanta, and so the Warnock, Ossoff, Loeffler, Perdue shit has been big news for some years now, and it's just coming back around again. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Really quick, guys. Really quick. This is a concern the mayoral situation. There's a complete idiot in chat. 1K says, "Yeah, never mind. Associated to known predator Onion Boy. No way Billy can win." Look, I don't think you understand the history of the Seattle mayoral candidates.
Yeah.
Ed Murray, former mayor of Seattle, was an accused diddler himself, and he was the actual mayor. All right, my associations with a YouTuber who has never been charged with anything.
Yeah.
Will not keep me from saving the city, and your slanderous claims will not be tolerated. Not now or not when I'm king. You will be remembered, and you will be shut down.
King, slow down.
What's that?
When you're king?
Yeah.
Mayor, king, same
Mayor,
difference.
king.
Yeah, no,
King County. It's King County.
We're not
Seattle's
going
in
for
King
king,
County.
we're
You
not
think
going
I'm
for
just
king.
running for mayor? I'm running for mayor of Seattle, the biggest city in King County. We're kings.
Yeah, no, we're not going for king, Billy. We're not going for king. Like,
You
let's
tell me that. That's not how you talk to the mayor of Seattle.
You know, it's interesting because, like, Seattle's in King County, and originally King County was named after someone else with the last name King, and then they changed it to being named after Martin Luther King, like, within the last, like, few decades here. It's interesting.
I wonder how long until like Burger King officially changes over to like
Martin Luther Burger King.
Martin Luther Burger King. That sounds delicious.
Need a lecture from someone who has used the Bible to not only justify attacking our military, but he's also used the Bible to justify abortion.
He used the Bible to justify abortion.
Welcome back.
There is abortion in the Bible, like, right? I mean,
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Was Raphael Warnock?
There's abortion. There's abortion of children 5-6 years old, probably.
Oh yeah. There's like the murder of
And
children.
Senator Kelly Loeffler, two of the candidates.
Wasn't there like a great abortion in the Bible where they just flooded the earth for 40 days and 40 nights and aborted damn near everybody but a drunk on a boat?
Yes. Yep.
I mean,
Yes.
we're safe.
Win runoff elections in Georgia that will determine which party will
He
control
was into
the
bestiality.
United States Senate. Noticeably absent from that debate.
Get up, hey.
Republican Senator David Perdue, he chose not to participate. His opponent, Democrat John Ossoff, stood on stage alone and answered questions.
What a fucking coward. I hope they both lose. Democrats get control of the Senate if they both lose, too. So
Yeah. Have you seen the shit about boycotting the election with Sidney Powell and all her shit?
Oh,
that is hilarious to me.
Yeah, because Trump, he says elections are all rigged, but then tells them in the same breath to vote. It's like, how can you do that? Like,
Well, he did that because Sidney Powell did a Stop the Steal rally in Georgia, telling people not to vote in this corrupt election. And he's like, slow down.
It's his own fault.
They need to vote. But
Yeah.
it's going to fuck him because not all those people are going to hear the slow down part of that message. Like, oh, come on. This is great. I'm laughing my ass off watching all of this. Like, why are y'all so stupid? Don't be
Lopez
sheep.
Jones us now with more from Atlanta. Elwin, so what did voters see from the candidates in last night's debate?
Yeah, so the first debate, as you mentioned, was not really a debate at all. Republican Senator David Perdue declined Atlanta Press Club's invitation to participate. So his Democrat opponent, John Ossoff, spent his allotted 30 minutes attacking Perdue, not only on stock trades, but calling him an arrogant for not showing up to the debate. After that debate, though, Perdue's camp put out a statement saying that Ossoff had lost a debate against himself. But the big issue that happened here was...
No, I'm sorry. If you don't show up for a debate, you lost, no matter what happens. Like, you can't... Oh, yeah, he lost to himself in that debate that I didn't show up to because I'm a fucking coward.
Later after that, in that hour-long face-off between Republican Senator Kelly Loeffler and Reverend Raphael Warnock in
Radical liberal Reverend Raphael Warnock. Get it right.
Radical liberal.
debate, they both attacked each other endlessly. Loeffler calling Reverend Warnock a radical liberal multiple times. And on the other side, Warnock was accusing the senator of using her position to make millions of dollars. But a lot of this was the rhetoric, the same rhetoric we've seen in their campaign ads, Terry.
A lot of that negative campaigning, which is typical. But let me ask you.
All right. Yeah. So I watched it. It was kind of entertaining. She's kind of like
it was okay.
She's kind of like a Stepford wife or something.
Yeah.
Let's see if they play a little bit more of
Donald Trump.
Dude, if she wins, like that's just a bad look.
Yeah.
She is not good for anybody. For Georgia.
She had already like she had Warnock had beaten her in the like he had more votes than her in the election, but he didn't have 50%. Like he had like 49.7% of the vote, and in order for him to have won, he would have needed to get to 50%.
Yeah.
So like he was like, now John Ossoff could benefit from this because he had lost, or he was losing to David Perdue, but David Perdue also didn't get the requisite 50% that he needed to be the official winner. So
Who's the recent presidential election?
You know, President Trump has every right to use every legal recourse available. In our own state, we've seen time and again that we have investigations that need to be completed.
Yeah, she's towing the line for Trump.
No, bro, they did the investigations. They counted everything like 18 times.
We have more investigations that need to be completed before we can be sure. Sure.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat said she was actually one of the few people in the Republican Party that pushed for the initial 1,200 and extra unemployment. That's funny because right now she's actually lobbying against that money. She's like, hey, y'all don't like, what do you need $1,200 for?
And look, seriously. I can I ask a question to the audience here? Because I know it's a diverse audience. Some of y'all are maybe pro-Trump, anti-Trump. I don't give a fuck. But I get all the shit you say. When Hillary lost, everybody went, oh, Russia, Russia, Russia. I get it. That happened. Whenever people complain about what's happening now, that comes up. This is completely different. Can you be honest enough to say this is completely different? Hillary conceded.
Yeah,
Trump
it's not the
will
same.
not.
Yeah,
yes, Trump will not. He is saying the president of the fucking United States of America is saying that the election is fraudulent. And nobody believes him except for his fucking dick suckers.
They're dumb.
Can you honestly be there?
Yeah.
That's all. I'm done.
All right. Speaking of Trump dick suckers, Rudy Giuliani has COVID.
Yes.
And we have been saying that he looked like he had COVID for weeks now because he's always sweating and blowing his nose.
He's been sick as hell. He's been so gross. He's been boogie, shuggy, icky, ookie the entire time, wiping his face and his boogers. And I think he was doing tests off that girl's leg. It was so nasty. And now he's got the freaking Walking Dead. And how many people do you think he spread it to?
A ton, because he was going all over the country trying to get these lawsuits to stick.
That woman that reacted to his fart has COVID right now. I promise you. I promise you.
I legit watched that video like 100 times.
Man,
God, he looks like
Giuliani was admitted
Nosferatu.
to Georgetown University Medical Center. He's got the COVID. 76-year-old thanks supporters after President Trump announced his diagnosis on Twitter.
Oh my God. That's pretty old to be getting COVID too.
Yeah.
Better watch out, Rudy.
Thank you to all my friends and followers for all the prayers and kind wishes. I'm getting great care and feeling good, recovering quickly and keeping up with everything. Rudy W. Giuliani.
Whoa. Does Rudy Giuliani have a New York Yankees World Series championship ring?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, didn't he
because
get it?
Because he was mayor when they won?
Yeah, didn't they give it to him then? Like,
I didn't know that they gave him to the mayor. That thing is worth so much. It looks like that's what it is, right?
Yeah, no, it is a ring. I'm pretty sure they gave it to the mayor one of the years as like as a thank you.
Well, I would think I think that's a World Series championship ring.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I thought I remember
those
him
things are
getting
so
one.
valuable because not only are they made with like all kinds of diamonds and gold, but there's only so many of them for each year, so they're very.
But to be
rare.
fair, though, there is a lot more Yankees World Series championship
yeah.
rings than other teams.
Yeah, but those are
it's
some.
the Yankees one. There's so many of these.
Did you ever hear this? You ever hear the story about how the owner of the Dallas Cowboys met with Vladimir Putin and he literally just like took his Super Bowl ring and walked off with it?
Yeah.
No, for real?
Yes. And he had to call George Bush, who was president at the time, to like call Putin and get the ring back. He had to call the fucking president to get the ring back. It's crazy.
That's like the lighter game times a billion. When
Yeah.
somebody jacks your lighter, like,
And it's-
oh well, fuck, I got my lighter.
Yeah, but it's Putin. Like Putin is more is very likely the richest person on earth.
I can see that.
He's a multi-trillionaire according to some projections. So
That's what people say.
That's he doesn't make that public. Like no one knows how rich he is, but there's a lot of people think he's probably the richest individual on earth.
I think he could be up there.
Yeah.
It wasn't immediately clear how the president's personal attorney contracted the coronavirus, but his son Andrew tested positive 2 weeks earlier.
What do you mean it's unclear? He's going fucking everywhere.
Yeah, can we just shout out how Andrew looks like probably the douchiest person ever?
Oh yeah,
he does. Yeah. He does. Oh fuck.
He looks like if they took Zach Morris, Ricky Schroeder, and Rudy Giuliani and just put him in a pair of fucking dickhead
Just
aviators.
roll the motherfuckers together.
Yeah.
He looks like when he leaves a restaurant, he just throws a fistful of dollars on the table.
I wonder if he's the son of the marriage Giuliani had with his cousin. Do we know if this is an inbred boy? Giuliani also made multiple public appearances this week without him wearing a mask or social distancing. Dude, what the fuck? Why? Including a Michigan State House panel and a Georgia State Senate hearing. Why? He has been traveling the country challenging election results while failing to provide hard evidence and challenging COVID restrictions without failing to stay healthy.
Yes.
You're losing every battle, Rudy. You bring these dollar store bang bus women out to give speeches. They make you look like a bigger fool than you are. That might be the big brain move here. He brings people crazier than him with him to take the fall here, and then he looks slightly crazy, but then he goes and he gets the fucking whooping cough. The facial drip. He's over there wiping boogers and snot off his face, rubbing his hands around everywhere like he's in a leper colony. It's absolutely disgusting, deplorable. There's not enough words to describe what a lecherous trash human.
Keep going,
Rudy
Billy. Don't stop.
Giuliani is.
Don't stop.
This
Keep going.
you say he was the mayor of New York. You know, he was the mayor of America, they said during 9/11. This guy was sitting on the keys to the city during the biggest attack on American soil since Pearl Harbor. Okay? That's all he did, though. So he was a helping hand to make things right afterwards, but that's all he did before and after that.
Well, he also instituted stop and frisk in New York. As all of my friends in New York like to remind me on a regular basis.
Thank you, Giuliani. Thank you for that, Giuliani.
Yeah, I was just gonna do a quick campaign for vote King Bill. Seattle needs its heart.
That's what I'm saying. As far as mayors go, I'm better than Giuliani. Is all I'm saying.
You definitely will be a better mayor than Giuliani.
I will say I'll be a better mayor than John Mayer.
That's hard to
do. He's a pretty good mayor. Like he's banged a lot of bitches.
I mean, he's a top tier mayor, but I'm going for S tier.
S tier mayor.
Okay.
The S is for Seattle.
away from the FDA public meeting to consider whether to issue an emergency use authorization for the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine.
As promised today, the FDA released the data that will be used that is very central to that decision. And our Dr. Frank McGeorge has been digging through it. He's back with a closer look at a really important part of this, Doc, and that's the potential side effects that have turned up thus far.
Exactly, Kim and Devin.
I saw something on the news about how a lot of black people that live in rural areas do not trust the vaccine.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't. They don't. And I need to go talk to all of them.
Yeah. I'd be willing to take it right when it's available. They're already doing it in the UK.
My thing with the vaccine is I want to be in the middle of the line. I don't want to be first, and I don't want to be last. I want to be in the middle of the line.
Now, you probably will be.
I'll be first.
You probably will be in the middle just because like old people and sick people are going to get it first.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
There was something that happened a few days ago that I thought we might have covered on the show by now, but we didn't. Are you guys familiar with Letitia Wright, the star
from BAPS,
the star of Black Panther, right? Isn't it?
Oh, Letitia Wright. Oh yeah, she said Go ahead, set it up, Bill. I'm not gonna step on your toes.
She retweeted a video of a guy who was claiming the validity of the vaccines. Now she's like geared up to replace the Black Panther. She's geared up to be the new Black Panther, right? Yeah. Marvel Disney has been putting a lot of weight into the future of their company, and she was probably going to be the girl that was put on the shoulders. We don't know now because she retweeted an anti-vaccine video of a guy claiming the vaccine's evil because it contains something called luciferase, which it sounds a little too much like Lucifer.
You're injecting the devil, basically.
You're injecting the devil. The guy goes on,
this thing's about this video is about the side effects because that's what everyone's really concerned about. These side effects here sound just like the flu shot side effects or that I've had before. It's like your body thinks it has the virus, so it starts producing antibodies, and you start having symptoms of having a virus. So I don't know. Everyone's like, oh, it might have side effects. It's like, getting COVID has really bad side effects.
Getting COVID. The side effects of COVID could be death.
Right.
Yeah, like they did. I don't know if you guys heard it, but like one of the new side effects of the coronavirus is people are like their teeth are just randomly falling out. No pain, no blood. Your tooth will just fall out. Like permanent teeth are just falling out. No pain, no blood. It's happening like I think like 100. It's happened to like 100 people so far in America. Which there's a drop in the bucket when you consider how many people have the coronavirus. But if you weren't scared enough of the virus already, the idea that you could just be doing the Drunken Peasants podcast,
you just made me think of something.
Would just fall out.
Louis Gohmert, he had his tooth fall out at a press conference today.
He might have that nigga might have the Rona.
Oh, he got the Rona. Think he's got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody in that picture got no hair.
Yep. And they're not wearing masks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Less common symptoms included fever, vomiting, diarrhea, or joint pain. In those over 55, after the second dose, over 50% reported fatigue, 39% suffered a headache, nearly 29% had muscle pain, and nearly 23% reported chills.
Yeah, like you just contracted a virus and your immune system is reacting to it. That's what it's supposed to do.
No, that's fine. I don't want to deal with that, but I will.
You're right. Have you ever gotten a tetanus shot too? I've gotten kind of weird from that too. I felt kind of strange after getting a tetanus shot a few times.
The flu shot fucks me up for weeks after I get a flu shot. Like, it's a thing. Not gonna get the flu.
Yeah.
I haven't had a flu shot in like 1,000 years.
No, get on that shit. Stay on.
No, I do. I definitely. You know what happens? I'll go to the hospital to get it, or like sometimes they'll do them at like CVS or Walgreens and stuff, and I see the line, and I'd be like, man, this is gonna take too long, and I don't get it.
Yeah, I might get one tomorrow if I go for a walk. So
This next
then I'll be
video,
complaining for a week.
this next video is crazy. It says Florida police raid COVID whistleblower's house.
Police barged into the home of Rebecca Jones, the former Florida official in charge of the state's COVID-19 data. The officers entered with a warrant to seize her computer and phone. Jones has her own website where she posts daily updates on Florida coronavirus cases. On CNN's Cuomo's primetime, Jones accused Governor Ron DeSantis of personally targeting her.
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds legit.
DeSantis needs to worry less about what I'm writing about and more about the people who are sick and dying in his state. And doing this to me will not stop me from reporting the data.
Officers claim someone in Jones's residence hacked into Florida's emergency alert system. Jones was fired in May from her job leading data scientists and public health experts at Florida's Department of Health. So she was leading the data scientists. Public health experts. She said her bosses told her to distribute misleading and false disease data. The information was published on Florida's COVID-19 dashboard that tracks infections in the state. Jones said she was asked to undercount the number of cases as Florida rushed to reopen.
Wow. So they were asking her to kind of fudge the numbers a little bit.
Yeah, and the Sunshine State has logged over 1 million coronavirus cases.
Look, there was a case. Oh, go ahead. I'll say it after the video.
No. Go ahead.
No, there was a case a few months ago, and I just pulled it up. It was a sheriff in Volusia County. If I'm saying it wrong, for all the Floridians, please let me know phonetically how I need to say it. But the state had basically told the Florida health organization was like, hey, don't release these COVID numbers on a daily basis. So what he was doing was getting numbers from like John Hopkins University and other different websites, and he was putting them out himself. And then the state shut him the fuck down. And was like, nah, man, we don't want anybody putting the numbers out. He just actually, according to this article, he just 2 days ago won a case. It says Florida sheriff wins battle with DeSantis administration over coronavirus data. Yeah, they are like dead ass about that shit in Florida. They don't want anybody giving that information to the people. And look, while we at it, while I got y'all, while we got people here, like I talked to somebody in that works for the Georgia Department of Education, and they said that no teachers in the state of Georgia are allowed to talk about the COVID numbers that are coming back within their schools. Like they get fired. They get fired on site. And my mom and my sister are both teachers in Texas, and they told me the same thing. It's like, yeah, if you release COVID numbers, like there was an outbreak at a school, and I have to just leave it at that. And the parent, they was like, yeah, we can't talk about it. We can't tell the parents. We can't do anything, and we get fired on site. It's just fucking crazy.
You don't talk about it.
Insane.
Yeah. It's just great. Yeah. Do I believe that Rob DeSantis had people or somebody within his administration had some people break into this woman's house, to do a raid on her house because she's been giving out COVID numbers? It's got the ring of truth. I mean, it's wild as hell though.
Yeah, but maybe she's into that sort of thing. I don't want to kink shame.
Yeah, maybe.
I am going to step out of the room for a moment here. Feel free to read some of those Streamlabs, and I'll be right back.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Sorry, I got into it.
Yeah, here living.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Here's some of these.
What y'all know about that?
Psycho Jet Black says, who was last president that wasn't a war criminal? Ooh, I don't know. I think as far as war criminals go, we.
The better question is, when was the last time America wasn't at war with somebody? Let's do that.
Yeah.
Good shit. Good shit. Yeah. True.
But I still think, who asked that question, Bill Fridge?
Psycho Jet Black.
I'm sorry, King Bill. Who asked
Psycho
that
Jet
question,
Black
my
says,
liege?
who was the last president that wasn't a war criminal? I think the blood on the hands is part of the suit, part of the uniform. The idea that there's war and there can be crimes based on war is kind of sick in itself. That you have to enact laws when it comes to the savagery that is attacking somebody over something. And we call it defense, but when you have more defense than the top 7 competing nations combined, is that still where the numbers are at? Then that sounds like an offense to me. But it is what it is, man. Yeah, we got some war criminals running this country. We are the world police. America is the world police, right?
Yes, we are. Yes,
This
we
is
are.
why we need to vote for an S-tier mayor. The S is for Seattle.
S for Seattle. S tier, no tears for Seattle, though. We won't shed a tear. We're going to just do what we have to do to clean these streets up. Eric donated $10. I'm so sorry, Papa, that dono went through at the worst time. I've failed you. And his big dono came through during the campaign. He said, you've already got the perfect campaign song. You may be just a bill, but Pinwheels will touch the hearts and minds of the Seattle. I disagree.
You know, that's pretty good. Like, that could be your campaign slogan. I'm just a bill.
So did we see Antonovich's second dono come through?
No,
I didn't.
No.
Yeah, I did.
What was the second one?
Okay, so Antonovich gave the big announcement. The second one was, I ain't done yet. I'm rich, bitch. Unfortunately, I'll probably miss the shit show tomorrow because I'll be driving, but I'll throw some change your way when I catch the show live. On topic, I want to see Logan Paul get his face rearranged.
Yeah,
Why did that not show up live?
And you know what, Antonovich? I would much rather you be out driving and earning a living than be watching the shit show, okay? Monty and I be here all the time. You go get your bag, bro.
I gotta say this. There's a second message from Cole James that didn't get read out loud either. And this is becoming a conspiracy because Cole James' first message was the talking about getting their new job and how hard it is right now for the market and how people are getting screwed over, moving into places, setting up shop, and then getting shut down. The second one was also, I gotta say, how are my shitheads? Just watched New Jack City, good movie, but there are scenes that should have been expanded or not needed, like the court scene. The fuck was that, LOL? Also, the Pookie and Scotty relationship. Movie was too short. Why are the donos, the super donos, referencing our boys Hannibal Monty being hidden? Does Streamlabs have it out?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, why is Streamlabs trying to hide the shit show?
I don't know.
It's because of Monty's controversial stance on only dating white bitches. That's what it is.
No,
I should hope not.
So is it? So you date other women, not just white women, Monty?
We're not talking about this.
Okay, all right. Continue, Bill Free.
You don't talk about it.
Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear.
All right. Were you done with those? I'm sorry. I should have checked.
He walked away. He went to the restroom.
Oh,
Yes,
damn.
He went to King's room, I guess is what we have to call it now.
Or he went to the little sweet boy's room.
That sounds terrible. That sounds like why Milo Yiannopoulos doesn't have a career anymore.
Oh my
Damn, Hannibal went there. Shit. All right.
Just saying, man. Just saying, you be careful, okay? No, mind your environment, Monty.
All right. That's not where Billy's going, for the record.
I wanted to
Billy
wait.
doesn't go there.
I wanted to wait for Billy to come back to play this next thing because it's crazy. I'll just wait. Till
Wait for it, man. Just like we always get a chance to talk to Bill when you walk away. But we don't get a chance to talk to you when Bill walks away.
Yes.
What's going on, BENPAI?
Yeah. What's up with Ben?
I'm
Ben?
about to fill a bong.
It's like a
you about to
filibuster.
Shabisky this shit. That's what you're about to do.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
You about to Shabisky this shit.
Yeah, Shabisky always goes, what?
It was an accident.
It was an accident. He's like a cartoon character.
He really is. If you think about it, he really is like a what cartoon could you drop Shabisky in
Arnold
as a character?
Hey Arnold,
and he would just fit.
Oh yes, Hey Arnold. Oh, Ben nailed it.
Yeah.
Hey Arnold. Okay, I've never seen Hey Arnold. So Bill Fridge, what the fuck, bro?
All right.
Like, if you understood how jealous I was right now.
All right. Here we go. Here's someone using tarot cards to put a curse on King Cobra JFS.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh no.
By the powers of Satan, King Cobra JFS, you've been cursed. I got the 3 card right here for a curse. Okay, our first card for your curse is the 2 of Swords, better known as Peace. This card means you're going to suffer indecisions and also a cellmate into your life. Our second card for your curse is the 9 of Cups reverse, better known as Happiness. This card means you're going to be very unhappy and also not going to get your wish into your life.
This guy has a great speech impediment. I love it.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
And our third last card for your curse is the Universe reverse, better known as the World reverse. This card means you're going to suffer unfulfillment, incompletion, and failure into your life. So anyway, those are 3 cards for your curse. Our 3 cards again is the 2 of Swords, Peace, the 9 of Cups reverse, Happiness, and last but not least, the Universe reverse. So anyway, this is your homeboy, Bob Man Homeless and our peace.
Is this the sexy goth homeboy?
I didn't even know they had Uno reverse and tarot cards. I learned something today. Just now.
Here's King Cobra.
YouTube, what the fuck is up? So,
what's up, Cobes?
Homie,
He's got a new apartment.
Darth
Yeah.
Vader.
Oh no, I saw. And look, I have to say, who is that?
That's his
fucking
buddy.
love Cobes. Yeah, I fucking love Cobes. I'm a
He got his one eye fixed too, so he doesn't like look like way off to the side all the time.
Shout out to the Patreoners who donated. I'm still trying to get this shit figured out.
Wait, pause it. Wait, hold on. So wait, I'm sorry. So wait, Cobes has got a glass eye?
Yeah,
No.
you didn't know that?
No,
I didn't know that.
He was like cockeyed, and he got a surgery so his eyes match again, or now.
So wait, he's got a glass eye or he
No.
had eye surgery?
It's not a glass eye. He just had surgery to straighten his eyes out to make them look in the same direction.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't know that was a. What do they do? Do they just move it? Do they just turn it slightly?
I don't know.
They do doctor shit and your eyes work again.
Yeah,
Hannibal.
they had to do shit to both
cancer.
of his eyes too, because both of his eyes were like all messed, like black looking when he first had the surgery. So I think they have to fix both your eyes to make them work like in unison, you know.
That will be more aligned. So if you want a guaranteed shout outs on my videos, subscribing to the Chill Cobras tier.
He's
on
got a Patreon
it's
now.
only $6.66 a month, and you can get a shout out on my videos. All the tiers on my YouTube will get you a shout out, guaranteed.
Okay.
He's not a very good guitar player, by the way.
Is the audio a little fucked up? Do-do-do-do-do. Testing. 1, 2. Richie Wright says the audio is fine. Thank you, Richie. I appreciate it. Sweet. Big Rich. What up, Challenge Master? No alcohol today, and that's just fine. I don't have to drink all the time.
He sounds like he's trying to convince
Harry
himself.
Potter? You're funny. Jesse Ryan says, hey, Cobes, punk rock is a Reddit troll. Unmod him. What? Well, until I see other proof, punk rock, you're gonna have to be demodded, man. Am I doing the donate to text? Donate?
He just lets trolls talk him into unmodding people. That's something Jared used to do all the time, too.
Wow.
He does look like Ned Flanders, though.
The talk to text is not
This is like if
available
Ned
on-
Flanders and Homer Simpson got into some weird fucking Facebook group about metal.
Yes. Yes. It's like, hi diddly ho, YouTube.
on this particular streaming platform.
Hi diddly
However,
ho, tubes.
If you would like to, and I quote, donate to me, you don't have to, but it's greatly appreciated. I'll pop the PayPal email in there for you.
He'll buy a $60 Papa John's pizza with it.
Yes.
Every cent.
60?
He paid $60 for a special order Papa John's pizza with like he asked them to do shit that they don't even have on the menu, you know, like
he makes the biggest goopiest mess of a pizza. I've made big goopy messy pizzas. I worked for Domino's. I would go extra hard. It's very easy to have raw dough inside that sumbitch when you pack too much stuff on it. I can only imagine he's into eating just the worst food.
Counts.
I've seen him do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I
He has to
appreciate
like
that. Yeah, again, you don't have to, you know, it's greatly appreciated. This is why I've also set up Patreon. Why would someone donate if there's no talk to text? Again, you don't have to have that specifically to do.
yeah, this is such a bad move on the part of Cobes. You should have TTS on. I bet you were making way more money when you had it on, and the only reason you won't turn it on is because you're too sensitive. Like you're like, first of all, like if you're concerned about them saying certain things, you can filter certain words, but let them talk shit. They're paying you to talk shit.
Yeah, get that money.
That donate to talk shit.
Nope.
Do it. You know what I'm saying?
DTTS.
We're cleaning up. Well, I am at least. I'm working on getting my old apartment cleaned up.
He's still doing that? He fucking trashed that place. He got kicked out too.
For sure he did.
Someone
Is
found
it because of that evil spell, that evil tarot card spell the other dude put on him?
It was like other people in the same building complained about him.
Because of his goopy pizzas?
Because he was spray painting
or his painting wands.
Yeah.
Can I just pause? Can I pause right now and comment on this gentleman in the back? You guys probably don't know what it's like to be so fat that your chest holds your head up. It's actually super comfy. When you got a front pillow that just, you can go like this, and like, I used to be so fat that I would just fall asleep in on myself. It's like I was my own pillow. It was great.
Was it comfortable?
Oh, dude, that's so comfy. Look at him over there. His head, all those weights resting on his chest. He's gonna nod out like a sweet little babe, dude. I've been there. I know what that's like. It's lovely.
Woohoo! Oh, the King Cobra 66642. Yeah, big whoop. I'm not exactly shy about that. Not yet. Did you get the carpet teared up? Not yet. Yeah, how you doing, Darth? The fans would like to know.
Doing pretty good. A whole bunch of shit going on.
Everyone who's watching right now that has not already liked the stream, please give us a like. Please subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Also, we're really promoting the Discord. Join our Discord. It's the first link in the social media section down below. I'll even put it here for all of you in the chat. I have to do this because people won't think to do it if I don't mention it. But all I have to do is mention it, and people do what I need them to do. And I want to make
Discord is fun.
I want to make this Discord way more active. It's already pretty active throughout the day, but I'd like to get maximum interaction. So there's the link.
You know what? I got this bullshit local load tonight, in between my dedicated contract loads. So this shit goes to you cunts. I
Thank
missed
you.
the show.
I miss having you around. Like we used to have you on.
Yes.
Every now and
We
then.
all miss you, Antonovich.
Yeah, when you got some free time, you should come back on with us.
Yes.
Yeah. I have like all I do is exercise and do show stuff now because pretty much everything's closed. Like you can't eat out unless they have like a patio or something now, and it's cold and rainy all the time right now this time of year. So all I do is I just stay home. I cook meals and I exercise.
Look, you can come to Atlanta right now.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
And listen. Okay, you can go to the club. You can go to the bar. You can get a tattoo. You can get a massage. You can go to the movies.
No, thank you.
You can walk around with no mask on. You can do all kinds of shit in Georgia. Okay.
Should I play Atlanta roulette and go watch a movie, go to the club, do all that fun stuff, and see if I die?
I mean, if you want to die, yes.
Yeah. So
I was so close to going to Disney World during all this. Like I wanted so bad to go to Disney World for a couple of days. I've been seeing everybody in there with their masks on, they're distancing, there's no lines. It would have been so fun had I not caught the cough. I was like, I was so close to pulling the trigger. I was really thinking about flying out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit.
If anybody in the chat wants to be reckless as hell and come to Atlanta and just hit me up, we can party. Okay. If you come to Atlanta, you have a 1 in 1 chance of leaving with COVID. All right. You can't beat those odds.
That's not accurate, right?
Yeah.
I think it's like 1 in 4. I think it's 1 in 4 right now.
Is it really 25% of people in Atlanta get COVID?
I know it's 25% of people that come to Atlanta on a weekend will get COVID.
Well, what if I come during the weekdays? Is there still parties we can go to without COVID? No.
No. Come to Atlanta, get COVID. That's the rule.
Okay.
That's your party.
You can go to the strip. Like there are like 30 strip clubs in Atlanta, and only 27 of them are open right now.
Can I watch Donald Glover's Atlanta and not get COVID?
You can go to Magic City on a Monday and watch Donald Glover's Atlanta while in Atlanta at a strip club from Atlanta.
But I'll probably get COVID, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the turtle's back.
Police cop chokehold 9.
Whoa!
Oh shit! What are you doing? What are you doing? Whoa! What is this?
No!
Whoa!
Someone help that poor man.
Oh, see, do you give up? So I got to click on it. I'm gonna do something different. You see?
Oh no!
What? What is? Why are we doing this? What?
Oh no! Oh,
no!
Oh
no! With the chain.
Oh damn!
So Michelangelo is being very peaceful right now. He is not resisting.
He just can't. He can't hold a candle to KJK here.
I wanted to buy one of those. They're so expensive. I wonder how long until we get like a Ninja Turtle that size that's also sexual. Oh no!
So I'm holding. I'm choking. I'm gonna put him in the choker with the cane.
You choked him so hard that his arm fell off.
He shouldn't have got that shit from Walmart. That's what he fucked up.
Oh no!
Why are you fighting that turtle though? What is he doing? What's he trying to prove?
You know what? I appreciate Michelangelo's restraint in this situation. Michelangelo can fuck you up if you want.
I'm in St. Louis now. Been here 2 weeks now, due to my contract, and everything is open. Zero fucks given about masks. Most places have mask signs. No one enforces that shit. No wonder U.S. is #1 in COVID. No one gives.
Yeah.
Preach, Antonovich.
Yeah, St. Louis is wild as fuck right now. Like they just got to a place where if you get the coronavirus and you need to be put on, there's no ventilators for anybody in the city of St. Louis. So if you get it and you need to be put on a ventilator, they just send you home.
That sucks.
Yeah,
we shouldn't be at this point. We should not be at this point.
We shouldn't, but people don't know. People don't understand. Like a little bit of sacrifice goes a long way. You know, people just don't get it.
The vast majority of people I come in contact with don't give a shit about wearing masks, and And I look, and I want to look. It's not like I know a lot of people feel like it's a Republican or conservative versus liberal thing, and it's not. I know a lot of like liberal, progressive, Democrat, people of color, LGBTQ supporters, Black Lives Matter. They don't give a fuck. Like they're not like in Georgia. It's like it is very rare to find people out here that are actively wearing masks, social distancing. Like I did put a video on our Instagram page on Black Friday at Lenox Mall. The shit was wall to wall packed, like thousands of people in the mall, no masks, no social distancing. Just like I told Monty after I showed him the video, I said I feel like I need to go home and just burn all these clothes.
Yeah. Did you?
No, those were good clothes. I was wearing my Deadpool shirt, which I'm wearing now. You know, I think I got most of the COVID out of it. So
yeah, no, you got some Rona on that shirt.
Hey, y'all see it?
I'm always surprised by his innovation. This is the 9th police cop chokehold video, and I thought it would have gotten old after the 7th.
He makes it new every time.
Why is
around and round and round we go?
Tears off your arm and beats you with it.
I'm gonna beat you with the arm that I took off you. If that ain't the most police ass shit I've ever seen, I don't know what is.
You know, you make a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
See, I'm hitting y'all.
I wonder if I could convince him to move to Seattle and be my chief of police.
Oh,
So I got him. Look,
please,
I got
please let this happen.
See the police cop chokehold 9. See this?
What?
See, y'all see I got. See, look, y'all. I got on my Bruce Lee shirt. Bruce Lee, the greatest martial arts fighter in the world. All
right.
Bruce Lee.
You got your Bruce Lee
So
shirt.
Gotcha. Police cop chokehold.
They use your own arm after they rip it off? That's a police chokehold?
He's had Michelangelo in his chokehold way too long.
Because he won't wear and move. So I'm killing him straight like this. Y'all see it? So I'm holding him like this.
Yeah, you fucking him like that? All right,
like I'm a martial arts fighter, like I'm a martial arts fighter myself. You know, I don't know how to fight. I do not know how to fight. That's not,
can we get in his ear
and
and have him make like a sexual education video using the doll? He's always hurting it. He should be loving it.
I always tell people not to do something and they go do it all the time. And that is, don't Google Kevin Joseph King and then click on the video section of Google. Don't do
that.
Yeah. I'm literally doing it right now.
Don't do that.
Don't go to Google, type in Kevin Joseph King, search it, and then click on the video section. Do not do it.
Don't do that.
I won't do it.
Kevin.
Yeah, because Kevin Joseph King is not a white woman.
Click on the video section. Wow.
Don't do that.
Okay. All right. You know what? I should have listened. I should have listened. And
Hannibal did it. Like, don't do that.
Hannibal, since you did it, do you want to describe it to Monty since he
No, please don't. Please don't. Do anything but what they say not to do, Hannibal.
Yeah, don't explain it to Monty right now.
Yes. How long have we both had white friends? You haven't learned this.
So it's first off, it's Pornhub, right? Let's start there. All right, which
that doesn't matter. That means you're.
Are you watching it?
You see what you did? I don't even know what you're looking at.
You
did that to yourself. You did it to yourself.
Are you looking at the pee video right now? The video where he pees?
Ordered too much. I'll be back. I gotta go rinse my eyes. Oh shit.
Here's Revelation News. Revelation News.
Hey folks, how you doing? It's your friendly neighborhood reverend individual, and I'm going to tell you something. Trump needs to be 25th amended. He's crazy. Anyway,
You supported the fuck out of Trump for most of his presidency. So I don't. You're just out
I
there.
just tried to call the White House because I heard my wife say something that I was like, what? He wants to veto the National Defense Act? What is this about, guys? Can the Patriots come over to me and give me an idea what the hell is going on? Because I'm missing something.
What's going on, Patriots?
Is this like anti-globalism? Like it's about nationalism? I don't know. God, my lip. Anyway.
Oh, my lip. Holy shit, Shan.
I have chronic dry mouth, and I don't know what to do.
Because you smoke weed all the time, probably. That's why my mouth gets dry.
If you guys know
Probably
something to
because Shanny's vagina creates a vapor lock and soaks out all your moisture.
Or because his lip is trying to heal from Shanny punching him in the fucking mouth.
I hit that motherfucker. Arrest him.
Is it herpy or is it fist mark?
Please comment. I'll do anything. This is horrible. Anyway, Trump's lost it, man. And I'm making I'm making this video because I called the White House switchboard, and they said to me this, "Hey, White House switchboard," and I said, "Hey, I was a Trump supporter, and I want to say that the man has a heart. I know that much, and I'm just curious if this is true about vetoing the National Defense Act," and they hung right up on me. That's a true story.
Of course they
Jesus
did.
bless.
Of course they did. Because you sound fucking crazy, Rev. You sound fucking crazy.
He is crazy.
I like his shirt Jason though. Avocado like that.
He's got an old school DX shirt on.
Yes.
He looks like if X-Pac, Triple H, and China all took a dump in their own shirt.
One Night in China, available via Vivid
Oh
Video.
my God, no.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Every
no.
single person on that shirt has had sex with China.
Yep.
Yeah.
Including China.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's do.
Is Jason Avocado wearing lipstick? What's going on here?
I should turn off that goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
Oh God, Trumpster Bob.
For anybody that believes in abortion, why are you still alive?
What did he say? Hold on.
Anybody who believes
For
in
anybody that believes in abortion,
Believes in it? Well, I mean, it's real. You can believe in it, whether you agree with it or not. You believe in it.
why are you still alive?
What?
Shouldn't
Wait,
you have
wait, wait,
aborted?
wait, wait. No. Stop right there. That beginning makes no fucking sense.
He makes no sense. He's a fucking lunatic. You want me to call him? You want to talk to him?
Yes, get him on the phone.
Oh
Get him on
my
the phone.
God. All right. Hold on. I'm just bracing myself really quick here. Okay, here we go. I'm not even going to talk to him. You guys talk to him because oh God. Let's see.
Wait, what are we doing? What's happening?
I'm calling
Or
Trumpster
anybody.
Bob.
He's probably not going to answer, so we'll just wait for him to call back if he does, but we'll see.
He did last time. He answered last time. So
Yeah.
I'm calling him right now.
All right, Monty, this is all you, okay?
It's all me. I can handle it. I haven't had that much whiskey tonight. I had some at the beginning, and I'm good.
It's all
I'm good.
about you. One time.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, let's see. Let's see if he jumps in the call. And if
Anybody who believes in abortion, why are we still here? What the fuck does that mean? That makes
Why are
no
you
fucking
still
sense.
alive? Why are you still alive if you believe in abortion?
But still, that
Hey,
makes no
I'm not
sense.
answering the phone. You've reached the recording. You have reached the right number if you're calling for Bob. Please leave a message, and I'll call you back.
I'll leave him a message. Let it beep. Bob, this is Monty. This is Monty of Hannibal and Monty, hanging out with Ben and Billy on DP. You said if you believe in
My
an
girlfriend
abortion,
and I had
why
our
are you
2-year
still here?
anniversary a
I
couple
don't
days
understand
ago.
what the fuck
I
that
want to
means,
get back
dude.
to Germany to visit
Hit
her
me
again.
back. They'll give me the
now,
message.
tell
What
me
does
how
that mean?
awesome
What
Illyria
does that
the
mean?
kitten
Explain
is.
it.
Thank.
Okay.
3.
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
Congrats on 2 years, Carp. Illyria is beautiful, gorgeous, lovely.
Gorgeous, lovely.
Lovely. Cutest kitten. So awesome. So furry. So lovable.
He might call
I
back.
hope you get back to Germany.
Yourself at
I
one
want to go
point
to
in time when
Germany. I
you
want
were
to go all over the world. I need to travel again. COVID stops so I can go
Yeah,
see something.
I would love to go back to Europe again, eventually once it's safe to do so.
upset at yourself. Now, I'm not advocating for you to do that. I'm just throwing up a hypothetical here. Why are you even still walking the planet Earth? You should have been aborted in your mama's belly.
No. Oh.
Okay.
Dumbass.
I
Oh, wait a
am
minute.
willing to
If you
take
believe
that
in the way
chance.
New York does it, you can be aborted by your parents after the fact.
Huh?
Wait, what?
No, that's called murder.
Yes. You know, all murders should be called abortions from here on out, if that's where we're going. Like, oh, look, this dude just this dude just aborted. Look, Jerry just aborted Jake.
Yep.
That raises all kinds of suspect questions, like, do you have to be birthed right after, or can you be up to 1 year old, or 17 years old and daddy decide to abort your ass?
Yeah, these are great questions to ask. You can find great answers to them too, so you don't have to look like a fucking idiot asking them. But go ahead and ask the questions, you silly son of a bitch.
Where do you draw the line where it's murder? Right before the baby's born, directly after, 10 years later?
Before it's born.
The fact that it's even a conversation that people still have in 2020 is ridiculous.
It's a very clear line. It's not a blurry line at all. It's very clear. Before they're born.
Yeah.
Aren't most abortion laws, isn't it like 3 months before they're born? You can't really get an abortion anyways, like unless it's like a crazy medical situation.
Yeah. Many states don't allow late term abortion.
About it. It's murder, man. Abortion is murder. That's it.
It's not, by definition, it is not murder.
No, it's not.
If you've ever
It's
done
not
an
murder.
abortion or been a part of it, you got a whole lot of making up to God to do. Like,
Got a whole lot of making up to God to do.
How you met? What I mean, like, Trumpster Bob only believes like what a couple thousand people are gonna get into heaven.
Is he a Jehovah's Witness?
No, but he believes in that shit. So like, why would we even bother making shit up to God when we're not gonna get in? Fuck it, just do whatever we want. We don't need to make up
do
shit
whatever
to
you
God.
want. Do whatever you want, but want to do it because you're a good person, not because someone told you had to or else. That makes
Right.
you the worst type of fucking person. If you're only being good because you're worried about what would happen to you if you're not good, that makes you literally a coward. You're a fucking coward.
Will just become God's most avid server for the rest of your entire life and never take your eyes off the gates of heaven. Other than that, it's going to be hard for you to get on his good side again.
What? But who is he?
He's an asshole. He's a complete asshole. He's very
If
mean.
you believe in abortion, why are you even alive? Well, because most people who believe in abortion believe in the choice. And the choice means that some people can choose to have kids and other people can choose not to have the kids for any circumstances that happened after that night of sexual intercourse that led to that child. In the moment, maybe it feels right to ejaculate into somebody and maybe it feels right to try and think about becoming a parent after that. But there's 9 months of incubation and then 18 years of commitment after that. For that child, and you shouldn't be held with a knife to your throat, giving up your life for something that hasn't even become life yet itself. And you want to fight that? You want to fight against choice? Well, I'm pro-death. I think everybody, their first time pregnant, should have to get an abortion.
You know what?
Just so they know what it's like.
Damn.
Trumpster Bob, there was one video we watched, Trumpster Bob, where he was like, black women love to suck white guys' dicks the most. Like, he said that.
Is that true?
No, nothing he says is true.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's onto something. Maybe he knows something that we don't know.
What?
I don't know. Maybe he knows something. Maybe he knows where there's all of these dick sucking black women out here that's just sucking white dick. I don't know. I don't know him, but they got to be out here, because it makes sense. If Monty can exist, then I guess Trumpster Bob would be his antithesis, right? He would be your opposite.
Wait, back that up.
You're like a super progressive guy, right? That only has sex with white women. So Trumpster Bob is a super conservative guy that only gets his dick sucked by black women. It's the force balancing itself.
Fuck you.
Yeah, like Anakin Skywalker in this bitch.
Fuck you.
This is great.
Fuck you. Nope. I'm not playing the game. Not playing.
There's no game. Okay, I can see. That's why you got so heated when they called him just now. It's like you see that bizarro version of you, and you felt a type of way. I'm not mad, Monty. It's I got you.
All right. I'm not saying anything. I'm just gonna let it go.
I think
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
So let me show you what I came up with,
like Monty.
and show you what I would do with it.
Okay, what do you got? Show me.
So I came across Will Smith's YouTube channel. Seriously?
YouTube channel.
Will the Freaky Doo Smith? Okay, here's what I think about Will Smith and his channel.
Oh, this one's hilarious. This isn't the one, though. I was trying to find the one where he was talking about getting
we gotta watch this real quick, because I need to know if he's right about Will Smith.
This is ridiculous.
Okay.
All he does, he goes to Will Smith's channel and blocks him. Like, blocks him from commenting on his channel. It's
I thought he was going to expose Will Smith because nobody else has the balls to do it.
No. It's ridiculous. I was looking for his other video, though, when he was saying all the crazy stuff about getting his dick sucked.
Worst.
What do we got? Here's another one.
When they come for my kids with this non-tested COVID vaccine, I'm going to give them an insurance policy courtesy of Glock on their forehead, okay?
It's not untested, though.
And I don't want to do that, guys. I'm not inciting violence, but what I am inciting is resolve.
How tall is this guy behind him? Do you not see this massive?
There are stairs behind him. There are
I
stairs.
hope they're stairs.
No, this dude is little. Ash Ketchum right here. Ash Ketchum right here with the backwards hat is little. That's a little dude.
Wait, is that his name? Ass Ketchum?
No, you got Trash Ketchum here in the front. You have large.
Billy. Wait, no. Let's pause. Billy with the Trash Ketchum. That's a bar.
Yeah.
That's a bar.
This is Trash Ketchum in the front. You got Large Marge in the way back, and then in between them, you have like whatever Hitler was going for in the perfect person is standing in between them. So
my
tall.
God.
He's in middle of the depth. He's got the freaking Third Reich gloves and uniform on. He's 9 feet tall. Yeah. He's like Lurch at a Baptist church. Gigantic monster.
Yep.
This is Kane in a suit in the Third Reich. There's something disgusting about this picture, and I just want to point out how beautiful it is that we live in a world where the simulation allows us to just go crazy sometimes. This picture should not exist. This video should not exist. This is psycho. This is absolutely psycho.
He used his game genie to fuck up the simulation.
For real. This guy behind him's got to be 9. This is Robert Wadlow's grandson. This is a giant.
Also, I appreciate the Pee-wee's Big Adventure Large Marge reference. Okay,
Yes.
when I was a child, that bitch terrified me. Like the part where she looks at the camera and her eyes bug out and shit.
Claymation.
It was like the day she died or her anniversary or something the other day. Pee Wee Herman posted it out, and I cannot remember exactly what it was. I remember reading that, so I had to shoot back to Large Marge. You know, when I think of Large Marge, I think of Antonovich. There's that life on the road as a trucker.
You made me laugh snort. That's funny.
Let's move on to something.
Yeah, this would have been Large Marge's 83rd birthday this week, December 5th. So she was born December 5th, 1937, according to the memoriam plaque from the show.
Individual situation. Check out that
Uh-oh.
beautiful asshole.
Here we go.
The individual Brett Keane segment situation.
What did he do now? What did he do now?
I've been told that there's a new Keenism in this video at 1 and 47 seconds in.
All right. Well, let's get there.
Yep. Crawler text me. Crawler text me so I can complain about it later and act like I got doxxed when I just gave out my own number. Dude, he's laying in bed on his belly with his feet up in the background. You can see his flipper.
Hello, ladies and
Yep.
gentlemen.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Yeah.
My name is Brett Keane. I hope that you're all having a wonderful day. I am AKA the boogeyman of the internet, and today
He's on the
going to
New York
discuss
Post today.
aliens.
Okay.
There's a lot of non-believers out there, as well as religious people,
who
believe that aliens exist. There are some religious people who are convinced that if there are aliens, they're most likely associated with God, and they're either angels or demons or whatever. And of course, there is countless, almost a abundance, unlimited amount of videos on the internet that speaks of ancient aliens. But today, we're not going to be talking about ancient aliens or weird scribbles on walls and bullshit. In fact, there are government officials, as well as modern-day mainstream media, as well as journalists, who do newspapers, who are claiming, ladies and gentlemen, that aliens have been among us for a very long time. This is not Von Helton's words. This is not some kind of conspiracy theory. Tucker Carlson on Fox News has actually in the past talked to military people, and on his show they have spoken about seeing UFOs flying around in the sky, completely disavowing physics and...
Disavowing?
Disavowing.
Completely disavowing. Disavowing.
Then on Fox News has actually in the past talked to military people, and on his show they have spoken about seeing UFOs flying around in the sky, completely disavowing physics and any kind of technology that we have to be able to do the things we do.
Yes, what is he
Now
talking about?
I think he meant defying the laws of physics, but he tried to say disavowing for some reason, which doesn't make sense. And then he just said the word completely wrong. He does this in every fucking video that he makes. He's so pathetic.
We have political people from Israel, as well as other countries, who are stepping forward, along with government officials from America, who are stating that there are aliens among us. We just don't know it, except for the political people and higher-ups. The higher-ups are claiming that at some point in time, there's going to be a speech done where our leaders will tell us about this issue, and not only will we be told about it, but according to them, they want to figure out a way where aliens can live amongst us without us having some kind of war or losing our fucking minds and freaking out. According to the New York Times, aliens in hiding until mankind is ready, says ex-Israeli spacehead.
This is New York Post, not New York Times.
7th, 2020.
There's a little difference.
There's quite a difference.
Just a tiny, it's a
tiny
huge
bit of a
fucking difference. Like the difference is like the Grand
tiniest
Canyon.
bit of difference.
Okay?
Tiniest bit of difference.
Between the ridiculous difference.
Look, it's one word. Post and Times. What are y'all talking about? One difference. Tiny.
If you think about all those times I posted shit on the internet,
There's really no difference between Post and Times.
You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and suggest right now that we do a torture episode where we have to shoot the whole episode on our bellies.
We both just lay in our beds and do a Brett Keane style for a torture episode. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know how he's doing this right now because this shit just seems like this would be very difficult to do.
It's very uncomfortable.
No, I'll try it. I'm down. Let's do it.
You want to make that? We'll make that a torture episode. Look, and then we'll make
actually, it. You know what? That is this month's torture episode.
You're mad. I love it.
It's terrible. It's a terrible idea. I hate that.
You just said it.
Your idea, yeah.
There. It's happening. It's happening this month. Expect it.
Nothing about this looks comfortable, and he does. And he regularly broadcasts like this, right?
That's all he does. Yeah. He probably lays in bed like this all day.
Oh my God, yes. I don't even know how to set my camera up to try this.
Isn't it weird? Isn't it fucked up? Like he couldn't even be bothered to like sit up, like at a table or at a desk. What a lazy piece of shit.
It's like sitting. Nah. Okay, you keep that coastal elitist Jewocracy over there. Okay, I'm gonna lay on my stomach.
Yep.
In simply waiting for humanity to evolve before revealing themselves, you can watch this video right here, and it's going to show you all kinds of stuff. It's going to show you scientists as well as leaders who are coming out stating that aliens are amongst us. Apparently, they know how to communicate with us, which means that they're extremely intelligent. They've learned our languages. They have watched us for years, according to the journalist report. They know our expressions, our gestures. They understand the way we speak. And apparently, according to these political leaders, they have been watching us.
Okay.
And the statement that the aliens allegedly made to our government is that they do not want humanity to know about us until we're ready.
All right, I want to watch another one. Brett Keane is also making like tutorial videos now.
Well, really quick.
Oh, what's he teaching?
Are you not going to talk more about this space thing?
I mean, what about it?
Well, it's the guy who's making this claim is the head of the ex-head of this Israeli Space Force, right? He was like the top, and he's been talking about this recently pretty openly. He claims if he would have brought this up 5 years ago, we wouldn't have been ready for it. But he brings this up now, and the world's more ready to take this knowledge in. Two things are happening here, okay? Either the head of the ex-Israeli Space Force is giving us information about aliens, or he is batshit crazy and he was that high up in Israel. Like this is a little disconcerting.
I mean, Israel isn't exactly like I guess they have nuclear weapons, but they're not exactly like a superpower. I don't know how often
they are 100% a superpower.
I'm not sure. They are I'm not sure how often they launch people into space in Israel.
The idea that they are studying and their advancements. Their advancements in technology and space and robotics are huge. They are bringing forth technology to a new era on all levels. The Israeli agencies are up there with any of them as far as technology goes.
All right.
Yeah, it just looks so uncomfortable for him to do a podcast
he made,
laying on his stomach.
Look at this. He made a tutorial video. Check this out.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane from God TV Radio, and I am a.k.a. known as the Boogeyman.
I am a.k.a. known as the Boogeyman. Okay, so I am a.k.a. known as the Boogeyman. No, that's not how you use a.k.a.
Not how that works. That's not how that works, says.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I am Brett Keane, a.k.a. the Boogeyman of the Internet. That's what you should say, not I am a.k.a. known as the Boogeyman of the Internet.
No, known as the Boogeyman. That's what it is. He should just get a shirt, a series of shirts, sleeveless shirts no less, that say sleeveless tank top. That's just all that says known as the Boogeyman.
He's stupid as fuck.
Yeah, known as the Boogeyman.
Today I'm going to teach you how to do a very easy, simple way to do a podcast, and I'm going to show you how to do really neat shit with it. But believe it or not, it's so simple, even a fucking unevolved monkey, communist, socialist can figure it out, ladies and gentlemen. And if they can't, then nobody can.
Damn, I feel personally attacked, Brett. I feel personally attacked.
So right
what
here,
are you trying to say?
You're going to see upcoming broadcast. I have created and scheduled a video for 7 p.m. Central on the Friday coming up. So this will show up on my YouTube channel. I can use any thumbnail I want. I can put any links in. You're going to have to go to your YouTube channel when you see it up, though, where it's scheduled. People can click on it, hit a reminder. That way they know when you're going to do it in case they forget, because people have such busy lives, right? You'll have to go in and add the tags. I am AKA known as the Boogeyman. We'll add some normal tags about my YouTube channel and some of the topics that I know I like to talk about. But afterwards, I fix the title to where it contains more information about what the damn thing was about after it's done, because I tend to have open discussions. I let anybody and everybody come in. So
get to the tutorial, Brett.
We were meant to talk about Donald Trump, and then somebody came in and they start talking about their favorite guitar or how they used to date a hamster, or they
Excuse me? People come in.
Richard Gere jumped into his chat, and they, talked about how much he liked guitar.
Use a fucking drill on their own teeth instead of going to the dentist. Well, then the title would become asshole use a drill on his own face, and Donald Trump not so much, and shit like that, right? And then you can fill in your tags, use any kind of thumbnail you want, and so on. After you get done doing your podcast, you're going to see past broadcasts, and you can click on that and literally download any of the things that you've ever done and put them anywhere on any alternative video sites that you want. If you want to be able to do the fancy things I'm about to show you, then you're going to have to upgrade. At this point, it costs $25 to do fucking sexy shit with the podcast that I'm about to show you. If you don't do that, then it's pretty much as lame as old Google Hangouts. Destinations is how you connect your YouTube channel to StreamYards or your Twitch or whatever video site you're using that allows live streaming. That's where you would go to set it all up, and trust me, it's got a lot of deals. It's just a matter of click and connect on the symbol that looks like YouTube or Twitch, and then it'll say, do you want to sign in? Boom. It's like adding an app to your Google or your Facebook. Real simple, take you less than a fucking minute if you're not a retard. This is what everybody's going to see.
Jesus Christ.
When they go into your podcast.
Do you think Festus, Missouri is open right now? Or do you think they've closed down Festus, Missouri?
Festus is all the way open.
Because Antonovich is 45 minutes outside of Festus right now.
Oh, yeah?
He's talking about pulling the truck up, going to the buffet in Festus and seeing if they got mac and cheese.
Wouldn't you be, how disappointed would you be if you found out your favorite new podcaster learned how to podcast from Brett Keen's tutorial? how disappointed would you be?
I mean, that's on you. That's on you. I wouldn't be disappointed. Like if I found out that Jeffrey Dahmer made my favorite ribs, I wouldn't be disappointed that he made the ribs. I'd be like, these are good ass ribs. Jeffrey Dahmer made them? Well, whatever. These are my favorite ribs.
The link out publicly, and I'll show you where you
Bill
get that
Cosby
link in
makes
just a
my
moment.
favorite
But let's say you
cocktail.
invite your friends or your
It's
people
my
in, or
favorite
just total
cocktail.
strangers, you see this box. Now you can just click on cam and mic, and you can choose what camera to use. I use OBS. They got a new plugin called Virtual Camera where I can add all kinds of sexy shit and literally display anything I want. Your audio, you'll need to make
That's
sure.
not a new plugin.
Wait, what does Brett Keane think?
Every time we've been on this show.
What does Brett Keane think sexy shit is?
I don't know. This is not a sexy plugin. It's useful, but
Set
not
your
sexy.
mic. If you've got a green screen behind you, you can click on that, and it'll literally move the bullshit out for you. And then after you type in the fucking name that you're going to use, you just simply click enter, boom. If you do not want to be on camera, you can simply do that.
If you don't want to be on camera.
Then people
But he
only
didn't
see the
put
avatar,
known
they'll give you
as
the option of
in his
uploading by
name,
simply clicking edit avatar, voila.
He just put his
It's
last
fucking
name.
Easy. And for those fucking dum-dums out there that got a noisy ass background, make sure when you come into people's podcast, you got that shit set to mute so people don't have to hear your fucking racket and your dog barking and your cat fucking a pig or whatever the hell's going on in your background.
What's going on at your house?
Yeah, like why is your cat fucking a pig, Brett Keane?
He's into animal porn of some sort.
The quickest way to get kicked out of the fucking room is to leave that mic wide open so we can hear your motherfucking in the next room. We don't want to hear that. We're trying to have a discussion, right?
Why is your motherfucking in the next room?
I don't know what the hell's going on.
All right, so this is the inside of the
Mama
podcast.
need to get
This
dick
is
down
the
too. So
Yeah,
internal
Mom's
meat
got
of the
surround sound in Pound Town.
damn thing. This is where you're going to be putting cameras up. When people show up, you're going to see little boxes down here in this fucking area. You click add stream, you bring them up to it. If you've got 2 or 3, your screen becomes smaller so you can see them and they all become the same size. It's really simple. Really easy setup. Notice I got the mic muted in here, and I also got the camera. If I turn on OBS, people will see what's happening on my OBS. If you didn't fucking do your camera mic settings right the first time, you get another chance right here. You can share the screen, you can share browser, you can share what you're doing on Twitter with this shit. Just make sure you look real close to what you're adding on the screen. You don't want to put any of your fucking animal porn on there or midget porn. We can't have that.
Why are you watching animal and midget porn?
Yeah, there's some serious projection.
Why aren't we? Why aren't we?
What the fuck? First off, why is he shitting on little people porn? All right,
Yeah,
some of that shit is incredible.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
I saw one where the dude fucked the shit out this chick, and then he threw her in the oven at the end of the movie, and it just went off.
Yeah. Why are you watching that?
That was back when I managed the store, and it was great. It was disturbing at first, but then the more I watched it, the more I understood the art. I understood what they were going for.
It's artistic integrity there.
Yeah.
Dynamite comes in small packages.
Yeah, and he threw her for like full force into the oven. So I don't know what they. I don't know what they paid her.
I gotta see that.
I don't know what y'all are watching.
Yeah.
If anybody knows where that clip is, I need to see that. I have to see this dwarf get tossed into an oven. It's imperative.
No. Why do you want to see that? Why?
No. I don't want to see it. I need to see it. I have to see it.
I got you.
There's zero want involved. I have to see it.
I'm good. I'm good.
I need to get the visualization.
You just send that to Bill Fridge, Hannibal.
I need the visualization to cleanse my imagination. Otherwise, I'm going to make this way bigger than it ever needed to be.
Gotcha. Hold on. I'm looking for it now.
Thank you. Hannibal and coming in clutch.
Well, technically, the guy who fucked the little person came in clutch, but I got you.
I mean,
is this it? Is this it? Did I find it that fast? God damn. fucking
now,
wizard at this shit.
You may want to send it in like a DM, like a Twitter DM or something. I don't know. I don't know if they want it in the Skype call.
No, I don't want to see it. I'm just not going to look at the Skype call. I don't want to see it. Yeah.
So don't give them the opportunity to go look at it later. Give it to me privately. Because we know they're like, I don't want it. I don't want it. But the second the show's over, they're gonna be like, oh, yes. Oven loving. A little oven loving. I like it.
No, I'm not into it. I'm not into it.
They're gonna go to X Hamster and be like, midget in oven. Let's go.
Yeah, like it was like he fucked the hell out this little person, and then after he came, he grabbed her and just threw her in the oven, and then closed it, and then it rolled credits. Like that was just the end of it. That was the end of the movie. At the time, it was the most disturbing thing I had seen. And then, that was then after you seen like the stump porn and, cherry pie porn and then two girls in the cup.
Oh my
after
God.
That, like everything else is.
I had a dream about a strip club. I think I was dreaming that I was in Portland or something. And every single stripper was like an amputee. And it was I was getting there as like the club was opening because they were all showing up, and like one showed up in a wheelchair, one was like up in the window on a stump on a chair. It was just an amputee strip club, and in my dream I was like and then I walked away, and I'm like, real me would not have walked away. Real me would have went in there.
Yes. He said that's how I knew it was a dream.
I was like, I must be dreaming.
Yeah, it's just
so strange.
It's just wild. Like I said, I used to manage the general manager of a chain of porn stores in New Orleans, Louisiana, prior to Hurricane Katrina happening. It's the best job I ever had, most fun and highest paying.
Yes,
it's a great job.
Awesome. Pay.
Say what? Oh yeah, I got paid very well at that job.
Awesome.
She was fantastic. It's a great place.
Did you send it to me?
No.
Jesus Christ.
No, not yet.
Over here checking the socials. Just checking.
Man, just
I wonder if
a lot of wild shit just popped up in my search history is going to be very questionable for a while. So
just a little bit.
I'm gonna have to scrub the shit out my search. And see, this is why I gotta start using Brave again.
Yeah, get back on it. Get back on it.
That way I can send Ben and Billy those bats.
Bats. Yes.
Bats.
Send them over. Send them over. Y'all got us on
now.
Little people porn.
Ben, how are we doing for content right now?
I mean, I think we're gonna wrap soon.
Well, you want me to send you a little something we could look
we're
at?
We're gonna rap like freestyle? Like
no.
Wow. There's some things I sent you in DMs on Discord if you want to go there. I don't know how we're doing for stuff, but there's some talking points. There's a screen
Jake,
cap of a conversation here.
Jake Paul going crazy on
Jake Paul, yeah,
on Twitter.
He says, so I think he's getting a little hurt after he knocked out Nate Robinson. That everybody's talking about his brother instead of him. All the heat on him is gone now. So he's trying to drum up more fight attention. Only person I'm scared of fighting is Paris Hilton at Paris Hilton. I'm sick of y'all thinking you can fight me. Only real call out so far has been at the Ellen show. Shake my head. He's calling out Ellen. You know what? Since you're dumb enough to run president, you dumb enough to get knocked out. Where the fuck you at Kanye West? Jake Paul. This is about to knock your little wig the fuck off at real Donald Trump, little bitch. Let's do the pay-per-view. Where the fuck you at? Yo, Joe Biden, put the fucking gloves on. Why you being a bitch?
What the fuck?
He's obviously a little butthurt that his brother got Mayweather. Like, is this not what this is?
Okay, wait. All right, so I'm sorry. I don't want to be the guy who gets my whites mixed up. But which one fought Nate Robinson?
That was Jake Paul. Jake Paul fought.
So
Nate
it wasn't Logan Paul.
No.
Logan Paul gets to fight Floyd Mayweather.
Oh.
Yeah, it's two different whites, Hannibal.
Okay.
We've had generations of separating the whites from the coloreds. Now we have to separate the whites from the whites. Yes. This is too much.
Yeah. Put your eggshell in one pile and your mother of pearl in another. Okay.
No, to be fair though, they are brothers. They're very much carbon copy white douche males. Like it's easy to confuse. They're both last names Paul. Some people confuse what's the Paul guy from Breaking Bad?
They're part of the two first.
Aaron Paul, yeah. Aaron Paul got confused as being one of their brothers for a while.
Yeah, the two first name gang. Yeah. That's what they're part of. Two first name gang.
Okay, so Jake Paul knocked out Nate Robinson.
Yes.
Logan Paul is gonna fight Floyd Mayweather. Logan is the older one, right?
Logan's the older one. Logan Paul main evented against KSI. And got knocked out by KSI.
Yeah, I saw that fight. And then Mayweather can't read. Maybe he doesn't know which Paul he's fighting.
That's a rumor started by 50 Cent, Hannibal. We don't know that he can't read.
Wait, that he can't wait. Is the rumor that he can't read, or is the rumor that he's fighting
that
the wrong Paul because he can't read?
That he can't read. Do we know he can't read?
Yeah, we definitely know he can't read. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Like he definitely can't read.
Okay. Just make it sure.
He doesn't have to read. He doesn't have to count. His money comes in numbers you guys couldn't count anyways.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I couldn't count it either. I'm not saying it's a you guys thing.
No. I know what you mean.
We can't count the you just got when someone tells Floyd Mayweather how much money he has, he's got to treat it like religion. He's just got to have faith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he throws good punches. Okay, if you want somebody that's good at words, date a languager.
Yeah, yeah,
a languager.
And he's actually pretty good at the promos of selling things too, right? Like he's got a way with words that works for fight culture. He's not a bad promo. He just can't read.
But isn't a lot of like the way Mayweather draws fights is like, oh, I'm gonna fight this Latino guy and then talk shit to Latinos. That's
how fights. That's how fights have been promoted forever. The Great White Hope concept.
Oh yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
In wrestling in the deep South, they'd have the black wrestlers come in and they would work the black wrestlers as heels in the racist white areas, and then the white wrestlers would be heels in like the more predominantly black areas where they ran the crowds. They'd get the same company would pull money out of both crowds and just use the race relations to draw whatever city they were in. It's how the fight promotion has worked. You got the big Italian stallion and the circuits where the Italians will come out and watch. They know what they're doing.
Interesting. You know what? You make a very convincing point, Bill Fridge.
If you don't believe that's how boxing works, you just have to look at the 80s wrestling when Vince McMahon made every single wrestler represent some sort of area, right? That was how it went. And wrestling has always been inspired by boxing, but over the top in its promotion. It's something bigger than boxing.
The original Punch-Out game and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, like, it was a boxing game, but all the characters were way more like wrestling characters. They were all like ethnic too, like Piston Honda and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And
Great Tiger.
The Great Tiger, yeah. Soda Popinski.
Yes.
Which was originally Vodka Drunkinski. They changed it.
Was it really?
Yep.
Or are you fucking with me?
I'm not.
Look, I couldn't beat for the longest time I couldn't beat Ball Bull. And then when I finally beat Ball Bull, I could never beat Super Macho Man. And then they put out Mike Tyson Punch Out. And then it was like, oh good, I get to fight Mike Tyson instead of this white guy at the end of the game. And I couldn't beat Mike Tyson. This motherfucker's got 2 moves and they're both knockouts when he touches you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, you come out and touch glove. Like, as soon as Lil Mac touches gloves with Mike Tyson, Mario comes out and just TKO. It's over. It's done.
I never heard the Vodka Drunkinski thing. That's
neither have I.
Insane.
Wait, is that? Wait, I thought you were just being funny. Wait, is that a real thing?
That's 100% true.
What? Shut the fuck up.
That's next level nutty.
Wait.
Oh my God. Wow.
Vodka Drunkinski.
Vodka Drunkinski. I want to thank Antonovich and everybody who came through today. By the way, we're almost, we're over a third.
That might be kind of racist. You went from Vodka Drunkinski to Antonovich. Antonovich. Billy the Fridge did that, not me.
What?
Hilarious. How did I never know that? That's amazing. That's amazing. I never knew that. Vodka Drunkinski. That's amazing. Love it. Love it. All right. I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's so blatant. Like, not clever at all. Soda Popinski is more clever than Vodka Drunkinski.
It says Soda Popinski is a fictional boxer from Nintendo's Punch-Out series. Soda Popinski first appeared in the arcade game Super Punch-Out, where he was known as Vodka Drunkinski, and was changed in 1987 when they released Mike Tyson. When they added Mike Tyson to the game, I never knew that. That is incredible.
Yeah, the original Punch-Out game was created mainly because they had an overabundance of monitors for their arcade cabinets, and they wanted to create an arcade cabinet that used 2 screens in it. And the original Punch-Out arcade machine had 2 screens. It had like an upper screen which showed like everybody's health and other shit, and then there was like the main screen that the game was on.
I don't know if I've ever seen Punch-Out in the arcade.
Really? That is mind-blowing to me.
That's crazy. I've never seen it in the arcade.
I've seen the arcade version.
The arcade version of Punch-Out came first, and then Mike Tyson's Punch-Out came.
Yeah.
And now it's just Punch-Out again, right? They don't have Mike Tyson in it anymore.
Oh, Mike Tyson has not been part of that for a long time.
But like the old Mike Tyson's Punch-Out was just re-released on Nintendo Switch as just Punch-Out. They just took Mike Tyson out.
I mean, that was done before it came to Switch. The license expired when they were still producing it for the NES, and there's a version on the NES, which is probably the one that they put on Switch. It's the same game. It just doesn't have Mike Tyson. The ending guy is Mr. Dream.
Okay. Interesting.
I had a version of that for my NES. The license expired, and there was all the legal trouble Tyson was in. They didn't necessarily want to use him as a spokesperson anymore.
They're like, well, about this, Mr. Dream.
Yes.
Super Macho Man Piston Hot. So there was only 9 characters in the game. That's crazy.
In the original Punch-Out arcade
Yeah,
game.
it was 8 and 9. So Mike Tyson, Soda Pop, King Hippo, he's trash. Don Flamenco, Great Tiger, Bald Bull, who the Turkish, what was he called? The Turkish Assassin?
Something
the
like
Turkish
that.
Terror? Or something like that.
I don't remember.
Joe, fucking Super Macho Man. Where was Super Macho Man from? Did
Super
they say?
Macho Man is the second to last character in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think he's the champ in this one. I think he's the last character you fight.
All right.
Does he still do that bullshit spinning punch?
I don't. It's been forever since I've played the original Punch-Out game. You have a wireframe body in this too, so you can actually see through yourself instead of them just making the character really.
Oh shit! Yeah,
really small.
Yeah, I remember they start doing that on like Super Punch-Out for Super Nintendo.
Yeah, there's Super Punch-Out, and then they
hated
put
the wireframe.
and then they put out a new like a newer Punch-Out for Wii, and but they haven't put out another one since. The one for the Wii is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm okay. All right, I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna have to play the shit.
If they make another Punch-Out, they should just straight up have like Nintendo Switch actual boxing gloves that you get to wear.
Oh yeah,
some Switch gloves.
That would be cool.
It would be like Nintendo Switch's version of the Power Glove.
Yeah, exactly. Like some Power Glove looking boxing gloves. Would that not be dope as hell? You'd like hit start by like tapping them together or something. Like,
did you ever know anybody who had a Power Glove that was like a successful gamer with that shit?
No.
What was the name of the robot that Nintendo had?
Rob.
It was like
Rob the robot.
Yeah. Rob the robot. That was one of the few
They only
things I
did
didn't
that.
have.
They did that to get the system into toy stores because this was right after the video game crash that was caused by like E.T. and other bad games. So no one wanted to have anything to do with selling video games around that time. So they put that robot in there to make it look more like a toy, so that Toys R Us and other toy stores would want to carry it.
Ah, okay.
They only made a
So
few
it doesn't
games
actually
for
it doesn't actually do anything to enhance the gameplay.
It plays. It's almost like it's almost like an AI controller. Like the games that it works with use the screen flashing to transmit data into the eyes of the robot and make the robot like reacts to it. So like there are certain games where the robot will like use the other controller and help you in the game.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Holy, I've never known anybody who had Robbie the robot. Look, so I see some people in the chat saying he sucks.
There's only like 2 games for him. It was only there to get it into toy stores to like make it look cool. Because at the time, because the previous video game systems diluted the market with like horrible games. Like they would just throw any pile of shit out there and hope people would buy it.
Yeah.
And there was no way to like research a game. Like you just had like the cover art of the game. You didn't even know if it was playable or not.
Oh, you remember all the games that would have like that super Japanese ass covers, like Mega Man. Like the cover art for Mega Man was nothing like the actual.
Oh,
game.
that was awful.
Yeah, but then the game was still awesome. Mega Man is awesome.
That game was awesome, but there was a lot of games that had there was a game called It was called something City Connection.
River City Ransom?
No, not
No,
River
no.
City Ransom. It
No.
was what was the fucking game? It was a driving game and it was trash. Hold on, let me see if I can remember what it was called. Let me see if I can figure out what the name of this game was called. It was trash. Was it just called City Connection? It was just called City Connection.
Okay.
I'm looking at the cover now, and I'm looking at the cover. It's like, oh yeah, this, I tried this, a driving game. It was super trash. It was super duper trash. The Rygar was another game that had like
Rygar was a
cover.
Rygar was actually a great game.
No, it was
they just released it on the Virtual Console for the Switch like a few months ago, and it's good because you can use save states. That was the problem with Rygar; it had no save feature. Or
yes, when you turn the game off, you just had to start from scratch and play that bitch for 40 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like once you went like to beat the bosses, there was like you had to like get them like stuck in the corner and then basically make the game glitch out so you could beat the bosses. And I was like, and I just remember being infuriated as a child. It's like, this is some bullshit. This is a trash ass way to play a fucking. I haven't played it as an adult, so I might play it again and be like, you know what, this shit is dope as hell. Also, shout out to everybody in the chat who played Rygar. Like,
Rygar was the shit. Everybody played Rygar.
Did everybody play Rygar? Bill
Yes.
Fritz, did you play Rygar?
No, I didn't play Rygar.
Yeah, see, everybody didn't play Rygar.
anyone with the Switch who has the like Nintendo service, the online service, you have Rygar. Just go to your Super Nintendo, or I'm sorry, your NES. On there, it's on there. It's actually a pretty cool game. It's like a weird. He has like a weird like. It's almost like a shield.
It's a yo-yo.
Yeah, it's like a yo-yo almost.
It's like, yeah, it's a dangerous. It's like Captain America's shield, but as a yo-yo, and he attacks monsters with it. I don't remember the reason for. I don't remember the story for the game. I just remember that shit.
It's the world's most dangerous yo-yo. Like, why you got a problem with that?
I mean, I feel like your sentence explained my problem. It's exactly what the problem is.
I see no problem. I see no problem.
Say 45 billion years have passed since Earth's creation. Many dominators have ruled in all their glory, but time was their greatest enemy, and it defeated their reign. And now a new dominator's reign begins. That's what the game is about, apparently.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think anybody. I'm looking at the cover art. It shit looks trash. Rygar.
So
you know
I think
what?
we're gonna.
When I have a kid, I'm gonna name him. One of my kids' middle names is gonna be Rygar.
Damn, it's quite
Willie Rygar Metcalf Jr.
Junior.
I think we're going to wrap in a couple minutes here. We are unfortunately not doing a post show tonight. We'll be back on Thursday, and we'll definitely do one then. And we got some movie reviews coming up here too. I want to remind you guys too. I haven't yet updated the opening and ending credits. I'm going to do it by the end of this week, probably by this Saturday's episode. So if you haven't got your pledges in yet and you want to be in the ending credits, just make sure to get that updated before Saturday, because I will be updating it by then. Also, there's something weird going on that I've been kind of quiet and just kind of like letting you guys talk, but because I've been looking at this problem. All of a sudden, our Discord's having this problem with Subscribestar, where like the bot that assigns the roles in there just stopped. It just like vanished, and I even got a DM from Subscribestar telling me that it's like not working. So I don't know what the fuck is going on.
See, now all you did was gave Monty a reason not to do Subscribestar.
No, I'm trying to do Subscribestar. I'm not trying not to do Subscribestar.
Sounds like now Monty's been like Lord Jamarcus has been trying to get us to do Subscribestar for a while, and it's just not.
It's
happening.
almost set up. I need to do one more thing. Why don't look? You know what? Right here, announcing it live on DP. Hannibal, take over Subscribestar. You have all the passwords. Get it working.
He basically just threw it all on me right now.
Yes,
is what he just did.
For those of you that don't want to use Subscribestar but also hate Patreon, you can always get the Drunken Peasants OnlyFans. We don't have one yet.
Oh God, what a pain in the ass! I don't even know how to fix this. It's not working. I don't know. I'll deal with it later.
The Subscribestar says it's down for now, so I think we're hurting, guys. We're hurting for certain. How many Subscribestar patrons do we have?
We have enough. We have like 11 of them. It's just their Discord roles aren't working now because something random happened. I don't even know what happened. I randomly got a DM, I think, that their bot sends when it's having trouble like connecting. And now the bot, like all the tiers are in there, like the different paid tiers, but the main Subscribestar bot isn't in there anymore. And I don't know how to get it to come back in.
All right.
And I'm trying to I tried to log out from Subscribestar and it's not even letting me. So fuck it. I don't even care right now. I'll fix it later.
Look, real quick before we end the stream, if you could make a Nintendo 4-pack of games, what 4-pack of games would you include in that? It'd be
NES?
NES, the original Nintendo, any 4 games, what 4 games would you put in that pack?
Strider.
Strider is not on Nintendo. You already fucked up.
Strider is on Nintendo.
Strider was on Sega Genesis. No. Was it on Nintendo also?
No, Strider was on Nintendo.
Yeah. Was it really? I had it on Sega.
Yes.
I thought it was a Sega exclusive game.
No. See, look at you fucking shit up.
I didn't
have my list.
I was trying to correct your inaccuracy. So if anything, you should be thanking me for jumping to correct you when you were wrong. Anyway, go ahead.
I was right. Strider, Mega Man 1, definitely Super Mario Brothers. You got to try that, and Legend of Zelda. There you go.
Okay, solid batch. BENPAI, Bill Fridge.
I would say Mario 3, Legend of Zelda, probably Mega Man 3, and man, I don't know. I liked Kid Icarus a lot. I liked that game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you were just a glutton for punishment, BENPAI. Okay. Bill Fridge, what would you pick?
I think Tetris, Marble Madness, Super Mario 3, and I don't know. Where's Waldo? I didn't really have a lot of money. Duck Hunt. Can Duck Hunt count as one?
Of course.
Duck Hunt can count as one if you want.
Duck Hunt will be the third one.
Yeah.
Or the fourth one, I mean.
I would go Mega Man 2. I think that's the more quality of the Mega Man games. Although 3 is fantastic. I love 3 as well. I love the slide option. But Mega Man 2, Mike Tyson's Punch Out for sure. Super Mario 3, and I'm torn between Contra and Tecmo Bowl. I'm gonna go with Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl, okay.
I did like that game.
Yeah.
Is there a good fighter, like a versus fighter on an NES?
No, not really.
No.
No, not really.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a good one because, like, I think the earliest fighter that I can think of is Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Yeah, it's on Super Nintendo. They weren't quite there with the technology yet on NES to make like a...
They actually, there is a Capcom did release a version of Street Fighter on the Nintendo, but it's super hard to find, and from what I understand, it played horribly. It was like right at the end of their the lifespan of the Nintendo. Yeah. See, and then I forgot River City Ransom, and then now I'm kind of feeling away.
Oh, River City Ransom is the shit.
Yeah, I would get rid of Tecmo Bowl and put River City Ransom.
Yeah, I do like that. I like the beat 'em up, style brawler games. So I was just playing the newer Battletoads. There was a Battletoads that came out this year, and it's great. There's like legit funny
Battletoads is a slept-on franchise.
I have Xbox Game Pass, and there's a ton of games on there that I could just try out, and the Battletoads one is on there.
You know what? You know why Battletoads is slept on? No, you know why? It belongs where it is in the pecking order of video games. The reason it's there is because when you get on those fucking Toad speeders or whatever, those stages are hard as fuck.
Yeah, they do that again in the new game. You go through the turbo tunnel.
I think the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, I don't know if I liked it as much on NES, but I still might put it over Duck Hunt. I think Turtles in Time was my favorite one. That was on
Turtles
Super.
2 was dope as hell.
Was that on NES?
The first Turtles is terrible.
Yeah,
it's like the Simpsons Nintendo game. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's really hard where you're like swimming underwater and you're trying to defuse bombs and there's
I fucking hate that water stage. It's terrible.
Oh, you know what?
Yes.
I do my list over. I forgot about fucking DuckTales on Nintendo.
DuckTales is great. Okay. Have you ever seen the reboot of that? Have you seen the reboot?
No, I haven't.
It's really good. There's like a PC version of it. Yeah. It's perfect. It looks just like the cartoon now.
DuckTales on Nintendo is a top tier game. I used to play the Adventures of Magic Kingdom. It was like I think that's what it was called. It was like a Disneyland game, and they had different games for each ride. They
basically
fun.
made Kingdom Hearts before Kingdom Hearts came out.
Yeah.
It
was cute though. It was a good game. It was fun. Yeah. I don't know. Nintendo's so far away. My like formative years were really based around those fighting games. Super Nintendo got me into. Super Mario World is so much better than any of the other Super Marios that were on NES. Super Nintendo really brought the fucking money when they had Super Mario World come out.
Yeah, no, Super Mario World is an incredible. I played it recently, and that game is still incredible to this day. Like it's just like if I had that game on my phone, I would just always drain the battery on my phone and just play that all the time.
Yeah.
God damn it, man! This fucking I'm probably gonna have to email Subscribestar and see if they can remove it from the account so I can add it back on because the bot just isn't there. So stupid.
Metroid, yeah. Nobody said Metroid.
You know
Metroid's
why
great,
though?
too. There's because there's too many good games.
Yeah. There's tons.
How many bad games did you play on Nintendo? Like, would you if you had to? Like, if you had to pick like 3 or 4 bad games to never suggest anybody play, what would you suggest? That's the last question. I'll leave it alone after this.
Yes.
For me, RC Pro-Am is right at the top of that list. Fuck that game.
Muscle.
I'm trying to.
Oh shit! I want to swap a game in my top list. Maniac Mansion needs to be one of the 4.
Maniac Mansion is great too. Yeah, that was produced by LucasArts.
Yes. Fuck. I forgot about that game.
So I think we're gonna end this. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out Hannibal and Monty over on their channel.
Yes. We're live
in the Well joining us Wednesday.
Live tomorrow with Poison in the Well. So,
we will
Love
be
them
back
boys.
on Thursday.
Love you
Good night,
guys.
everybody.
Yes.
Good night.
Let me make sure I don't play the same fucking transition again. There, I stopped myself. There we go. Good night, everybody.
Good.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.